Hmm. Yeah, I guess if I got ready enough now, the quicker I'd be back. I'd be there, and there. Hey, Hillbilly, how's it going?
UK.
I've been told I've been really missed. Honestly, I'm only up here for a couple of minutes because my daughter's over with her boyfriend for sitting to eat. But I'll play back the stream today. God, I've been missed tonight. I'm sorry. Firstly, Myron, just let me apologise that they're bringing their dramas and their shit over here. I know what's going on. I think you know as well, but let's just leave it at that. So I'm sorry. This is like the safe space, isn't it? Here, everyone comes over here to have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a giggle. They don't bring their dramas over here. But yeah, someone has been. So yeah, it won't be yet. Trust me, it's coming, mate. Get ready on your remove finger and bands. It'll never. Honestly, it goes wherever they go. But you'll just wait and see. Anyway, how's life? You okay?
Yeah. Just gonna head downtown.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why I've been. You're a bit late tonight.
Yeah, a bit. I was doing a puzzle.
Where you go down the grocery stores, or you going to the bank as well? Food bank.
No food bank. Some stores. I got a couple of shelves coming in, and maybe to pick up some canned food. And the post office. So about 3 stops.
Adrian, see that? He's a good one. But I don't want to like bring it all on here because they're following me, they're stalking me, and like my kids like to come on this channel, you know, say hello to you and that. So I don't want that to be destroyed.
Don't worry about it.
All right. As long as you know it's not me.
Hey, freedom fighter.
So what have you been up to? Anything good?
No, smoking hash and waiting for a nice day for myself.
We've been today. We had to chase around all the stores where I live looking for materials because the school. What I should have said, fuck off. But the school wants the kids to go in with homemade crowns tomorrow for the coronation. And it's sold, fucking hell, sold out everywhere. We managed to get some in the end, not cheap at all. Adrian, good evening. I call him the Godfather. He's a farmer. He's a lovely guy like yourself. Not a bad bone in his body. But anyway, so we finally got it, and then we stopped at the grocery store. As I walked in, the manager there, he goes, I thought you'd be here soon. What is that then? He goes, you always come in this time. I said, yeah, I haven't been in for the past few days because I've not been drinking and I've had my kids and the missus to look after. And he goes, well, I just put all the stuff out. Fucking hell, I got everything up 50% off. Some really good food. Things like we're having a big Chinese buffet tonight with all the food we got. Most of it's homemade and cooked. So so I'm just a bit tired at the moment, mate. I honestly, 3 nights ago, swear to you, I'll give you my word, if a man hasn't got his word, he's got nothing. When you and Jason started talking, God bless, I give you my word, I just clicked on it and you said it literally 3 seconds after I clicked. So I've been catching up on my other YouTube channels. I'm going to bed early in the evenings.
Yeah.
Try not to. Yeah, I know. It was bizarre. It was absolutely bizarre. and then you guys last night and the night before, because I've been watching the past 2 streams today, thinking, I was there. That was a funny thing. I wish I was there though. I wish somebody had messaged me during the live and said, hey, listen, God bless, come up, mate. There's a demand, there's an audience that demands you come in. But anyway, it didn't happen, but maybe another night. But yeah, it is what it is. What time are you going? In about 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Yeah, right away.
How's the car? How's your truck going? All good?
Well, it was not bad last week, but we'll have to see this week.
How old is it now?
It's a 97.
Oh, that's not too. That's not too old.
No, and it's only got about 160 or 180,000 miles on it.
Is it gas or diesel?
Gas.
Oh, that's doing really well. If it's diesel, then I'd say yeah, that's average. But for gas cars, good.
Oh no, we get gas cars over here now. They get 400 or 500 miles.
No, on about the mileage on it. So diesel cars last longer than gas. I think.
Not necessarily.
We say that like a diesel car on 100,000 miles is just starting to get run in. But with a gas car, when you get 100,000 miles, other things start to go wrong.
True, but in a diesel vehicle, maybe the motor is fine, but other shit will go on it just like on a regular car, gas car.
Yeah. Anyway, look, I'll let you go do your shopping. I'm gonna have some food. You never know. I might be back up later, but I've started to engineer my life where I'm having to get up early in the morning to do the school runs and everything. And by 9 o'clock in the evening, I am hanging. I'm so sleepy. I'm eating earlier.
Hey, I understand you're changing your life, and I think I understand why. So
yeah.
you don't have to explain it to me. It's just
No, I did tell you anyway. I think it's quite a positive thing because my energy levels are better now because I'm getting up early in the morning again. I'm coming back, doing the things I need to do. I've still got loads of shit to do. Trust me, I've got it's never ending. And I'm eating early instead of like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm now eating. I'm even making myself some snacks during the day. And I'm watching a good film now and then. Because YouTube sucks you in. I mean, it's different for you. But for me, it kind of sucks you in. It takes all your life, doesn't it? Anyway. Oh, Nathan. It's a bit late, Nathan. I just said I'm off. Nathan, and then Myron's off as well. So you jumped in a bit late.
Talk to Nathan for a few minutes.
Yeah, a couple of seconds, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Someone wants to say. All right.
Hey, God bless. God bless. I've got a quick question for you.
Hang on, my daughter's talking to Myron. Hang on.
Hi, Tasha.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How come you're not in school?
Because it's nearly 8:30 in the evening. I wish she was.
Yeah, right. It is.
We've got a weekend. It's her last day tomorrow. She's got to get out and have a little bit of it. Pardon?
I didn't say the word. I said bit.
Yeah, but it didn't sound very good, did it?
Bitch.
Anyway, I'll leave that with you. Listen, right, make a quick life, Nathan, because we were just literally leaving then.
God bless. I've got a quick question. Where's the Kraken?
The Kraken? Oh, it's in my pants.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you fancy putting your hand down there?
Nah. I'll let it come out instead.
Yeah, just hold up, mate. It's not directed at you.
Oh, come on, God bless. I'm getting a bit bored, mate, to be quite
Yeah,
frank.
but
by the time that you release it, I won't be interested. Come on.
All right, well, it's okay. It's like, like when a really good film's come out and you haven't watched it yet. And I've watched
Well, can you at least give me a bit of an estimate of when you're going to be, like releasing it? Come on, man. I mean, look, I want to see what you've got, so like.
All the boys say.
Come on.
Hey, Life! How you doing, buddy?
What's up?
The wrong way round.
Where are you?
It's Life.
Yeah, where's you?
God bless. God bless.
Quick.
Message me in WhatsApp of a time frame.
Look at my YouTube. Look. Click on it. The link's there.
Go it up. It's not on.
The link's where? In the chat?
Look in the chat.
Mate, I can't go into the chat. I'm on StreamYard, remember?
Well, just go onto my channel then.
Well, how long? Give me a time frame of when you're going to be releasing it.
Soon. When I get the moment. Do you know what? My family and my children, my wife and everything, and my bills take precedent over YouTube childish games that go on within the playground. I've got the stuff.
Wait, God bless the UK.
This is not the right stream. This is Myron's channel, and we leave those things out. So just click on the link, or go and have a look at my channel, and you get the update there. What's the matter, Patch? Quick.
I need one more stick.
You need what? What? That's like 6 glue sticks. You know where they are in the back there. Anyway, look, I'm going to get going in a minute. I just want to say hello to a good old buddy of mine there. Where's my hat?
Right there.
Oh, baby. I hope you're looking after that. You know that.
God bless. When can we talk in private? Come on, man.
Well, not at the moment. As I said to you, leave it for now, right?
Yeah. That's fine, mate. That's fine. I understand you've got commitments, but mate, I've been waiting.
All good things come to those who wait.
No, but right? I want to have a chat with you in private, mate. We can.
I'm not feeling anything yet. You just have to wait and tune in. It's like I just said to you. This is the end of it, right? It's like if there's a really good film out there, I'm not going to, and I've watched it and you haven't, I'm not going to tell you how it all ends. That all the baddies get murdered.
God bless. We fell out, mate. You want to go and sort things out? We'll go and talk in private and get some things sorted.
Listen, Raymond, I'm not falling out with you. If you remember, I've always offended you. I don't know why you're being played, and that's about where it stands, right? So I want to say hello to my mate. This is a different stream. I come over here because I've got friends over here. I'm not bringing in all that shit into this channel. This is Myron's channel. Myron's got a really good channel. And, I only showed a couple to show people what it's like to have a nice channel. So just leave it there. That's it. Don't bring the dramas in here. Wait.
No, please. I just want to ask questions. That's it. God bless.
YouTube etiquette. Yeah, and I've answered them. YouTube etiquette. You leave those things on the other channels. This is Myron's channel.
God bless. Nobody's causing nothing. But anyway, listen. You go off and do your stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Jesus McCracken. How you doing, fella? Susie. How you doing?
Ellie. Hi, Ellie.
Right, so let's leave it now. I want to say hello to my friends on it. I want to say hello to life.
It was all left. I was asking questions. That's it.
Okay, right, that's it. Drop it. Right, so
What's up, Billy?
What's cooking, fella?
Oh, not much.
How's the barbecues? You cooked anything good lately?
Yeah, every weekend.
I know you do. Did you ever do that big barbecue, that fridge thing you said you was going to do? You got around to doing it yet?
This weekend's the video. We're gonna do a video and
on your channel.
Low riders hopping down the road and shit. Have a big barbecue.
Is that going to be on your channel or Myron's? Or are you going to stream it on Myron's?
Well, I don't know. I might take some video of it.
Hey, Richard, fuck off.
I don't think they want me to put the whole thing on since it's going to be their video for a music video.
Music video?
Yeah, for hip hop.
Ah. Oh, was your... Hang on a minute. That was your... Who was that? Your boy or something that's involved there, isn't he?
Yeah.
What are you toking tonight then? Just on a drink? Oh, what was that? You had a little... I watched a couple of streams in the past couple of nights, so I've been away. What was that? Moonshine?
Moonshine.
You had a little jar, like a jar with like some orangey, yellowy, whiskey looking.
Hey, Zeus. Yeah, I got moonshine.
Myron, how are you today anyway? Sorry.
Oh, not too bad, I guess. I'll be worse in about 45 minutes or an hour when I get back from town and put all the stuff away.
I always like to pop in here to just see, make sure you're okay and everything.
Twice now, isn't it?
3 times or 4 times he's been in here.
3 times, yeah. No, first time was 2 nights ago, then again last night, and the third time tonight. Very good.
Well, yeah, someone needs to keep him company. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's got plenty of company. Trust me.
Yeah.
He's never lonely.
But 2 occasions I've come up here to because he's been on his ones. So yeah.
Not as right.
Fuck me, Richard Upton. How did you get a spanner on here? I haven't seen you on here before, except for the.
Well, he's been on here more than twice too.
Yeah, don't be timing everyone out, Upton. I know you think it's funny, but people are different on this channel. It's calm.
No fucking timing out.
I know how to speak to Upton to get him to kind of calm down a bit. So yeah, there's no need for you know.
That's not very nice. That's not very nice comment.
If he gets, I'll take his wrench away.
Yeah, look at the comment. That's not very nice. Fuck off, G. God bless the UK. You grassing little cunt.
Hey, Richard.
Come on, what did I say? Don't bring the comments in it. This is a nice panel.
Richard, please, mate. Richard, please. Richard, mate. Not here, mate. Not here. Seriously. For Myron's sake. Come on, man.
What?
Hello, Tiffany. Oh, she's a lovely young lady, that one. Good evening, Tiffany. How you doing? Good to see you.
Richard, you know what to go and do right now, mate?
He's blocked for 5 minutes.
Richard, inform. You know what to go and do.
Slow burner.
What's up, Slow? Hi, Tiffany.
Where's Ruckus? That's a good name for a dog, isn't it? Ruckus. I don't know if that means the same for you over in Canada, like a ruck. Yeah. Someone has a ruck.
No.
You know, they don't. You know, like someone starts on them, they start back. It's quite a fucking handsome dog, to be fair.
Slow burner.
We don't even have that word. Nobody uses that word here.
Best fed dog in Canada. Like I said before, if I was going to be reincarnated, I want to come back as Ruckus, Slowburner's dog. That dog gets. Well, he's not a dog, is he? That guy gets the best of everything. I think he probably eats better than Slowburner.
Slowburner's a transvestite from Canada.
Nathan, have you seen his dog? Slowburner's dog, Ruckus.
No, I haven't.
Right, that boy, that dog is henched. It's like, I don't know. He's like the Tyson of dogs, you know, in boxing world. He is like henched. This guy, he buys him. If you saw Slowburner's freezer, because this is the first time, you've only been on a couple of times. If you see his freezer and meat, this guy must spend what $500-600 a month easily on his food. Best fed dog in Canada.
I'll be back.
What's up, God bless?
Wow,
How are you, buddy?
Yeah. So, how much do you spend in your? How much do you spend on him a month?
Oh, but well, just the food is probably about 300. Hi, Susie. Hey, Josh. 801. Fuck you. How you doing, guy?
Hey, Myron, I'll be back in a minute. I'll quickly do something. All right, mate. And everybody, I'll see you in a bit.
What up, Josh? Good to see you.
You too.
Slowburn, I used to love your other avatar. What was it? From the Fantastic Four. What was his name?
The Thing.
The big hulky thing. That was a good avatar. Why you changed it to that one? That's scary. There we go. That's how I always remember you as. That's a good one.
I have lots of them.
All good?
Oh yeah, all good. Oh, good.
Oh, you popped up here for 5 minutes. That's why sometimes I just stay alone, come back later, because I'm going to go and eat some food in a minute. My lifestyle's changed since it used to be.
We got a big game here tonight.
Pardon? What? Hockey?
Hockey, yeah.
I can't remember what team you supported. So is it Ontario? Or have I said the wrong thing?
No, there's 2 teams in Ontario.
Which team do you support?
The Leafs.
We get, funny enough, we do get quite a lot of on our British sports over here. The Canadian hockey.
Yeah, you get the American hockey too?
I don't know. I haven't really looked. I've got a friend of mine around the corner. He manages about 8 hockey teams, like the from the young cubs or kids up to about 18 years of age. There's different stages, isn't there?
Yeah, there's Pee-wee, novice, bantam. Where'd Myron go? Is he gone? Oh, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Yeah, he's doing the food shop. But he's also got a shop as well, and he sells all the gear, and they sharpen the
skates,
the blades. Yeah, the blades on the skates. Fucking, they're dangerous, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there's been some guys in games get their throat slit.
Throat slit.
Yeah.
Wow. What? Die?
No, not die, but. Oh, hi, Ellie. I'm sorry. I apologize. I never ignore you, girl. Never, ever, 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 ever. Don't even think that.
Funny enough, I'm not a big hockey fan, but I've got a lot of friends of mine that are involved in it. I've got another friend of mine that this guy's henched. He's like a ruckus in human form. He was a big hockey player. I went out with this girl. She was like the #1 in this county for being a hockey player. So, and we got like a hockey ice rink only about 2 miles from where I live.
Cool.
It's still quite big. It's big over here. Not as big as what you guys are, obviously, but you know, your influence is spreading. Do you ever go to much live matches?
No, it's too expensive.
How much?
It's probably just much like going to a Man U game or an Arsenal game. You know, it's expensive.
How much is it over there to go to? I mean, then you got the food and the drink.
I heard right now they're in the playoffs. Right now, you can't get a ticket for under $1,000.
Fuck off! What, to watch one game or season ticket?
One game.
What?
Here in Toronto, Toronto's the mecca of hockey. We have the Hockey Hall of Fame here in Toronto. So, like, the game is the biggest in this city right here. And there's so many fans that they can charge a fucking premium for the tickets because they know that they'll get bought.
Well,
Josh, buddy.
Excuse my ignorance, but how many does this, like, the hockey stadium, you know, like, how many does it hold people wise?
About 20,000, 25,000, something like that.
So when you say they're £1,000, is that for the top right ringside or something?
I didn't say £1,000.
$1,000.
Canadian dollars. Not American.
It should be about £700. So is that the cheapest ticket or the most expensive ticket?
No, that would probably be your cheapest ticket right now.
Hey, Josh, I've been good. Hope Julie been doing good too.
It's because they're in the playoffs right now, so it's like the end of the year. Like, they're figuring out who's the best. So they're going for the Stanley Cup right now.
So does the price? So at the start of the season, are the tickets a lot more cheaper?
Yes.
I see. Because $1,000, man, that's a lot.
But still not. I mean, still at the beginning of the season, you'd probably pay $300.
And what about
200 to 300.
Is it not cheaper to get a season ticket then?
You can't. There's a 25-year waiting list for season tickets.
Fucking hell! I've never heard of such madness.
Yeah, man, it's hockey in Toronto. Fuck, are you kidding me?
They're going to be out of the playoffs quick if they don't start getting some offense going.
Yeah, it's all right. We did the same thing last series. We let them get up one, let them think they got us, and then fucking punched them right in the fucking face.
You still in that apartment?
No, I bought a house.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's got the same view, though.
Wow. But that place you was there, did you have to leave then? Because you had a wicked deal.
No, I didn't.
You were lucky,
No, I
man.
haven't left, man. I've been here for 20 years. I ain't fucking leaving.
So you haven't bought a house?
No, I haven't bought a house.
I don't blame you. You'll be mad to leave that place. Are they still
Yeah,
not putting the price up?
No, same old, same old.
Lucky man. I wish I could have that.
Hashtag stop the violence. Are you kidding? That's the problem with the game. They need to bring the violence back, Ellie. The fighting. That's what protected the other players. So people think now everyone gets out of line. But back in the day when there was fighting, the people knew if they got out of line, they got fucking dealt with.
Isn't that part of the attraction, though, Slow Burner? The violence.
What?
You know, when
Yeah.
So if they stop the
Love the
violence,
fighting.
it's like stopping the violence in boxing in WWF.
Right.
People are getting too snowflakey and woke, aren't they? You hurt my
Yeah,
feelings.
The money these guys are getting paid, I mean, just cashed out 300. Oh, congratulations, Todd. Right on.
What money are they getting?
Oh, they get big. Well, they don't get big money. They don't get like soccer money. They don't get nothing like that. But they get like, I don't know, 10 mil, 12 mil a year.
That's still a lot of money.
Oh yeah, they get paid very, very well for sure. There's no doubt. But hockey's like nowhere near basketball or soccer or even football or baseball.
I think the money side of it, Slow Burner, sport it. Like in England, we got our what you call soccer, we call football, and these guys are on £400,000-500,000, which should be about $700,000-800,000 Canadian dollars a week.
A game, yeah.
And then what they do is import play. I think football, like the hockey teams, right? So is it the same for you over there? You have to educate me because I'm a bit. So your Canadian teams, where you are in Canada and Ontario,
Most of the hockey team, most of the players come from Canada.
are they local? Are they local?
Yes, most of them, yes.
See, that's how it should be.
We do get some Europeans, some Russians. I mean, they got good hockey players over there too, and they're welcome to play.
And that's how it should be. It should be the local teams to show the best. That's how you should support your local team, not a team that's been imported from Nicaragua and Nigeria.
Well, the thing is, it's because hockey's such a big sport here. Kids play from, when they're 5 years old. When they start school, they start hockey.
Wow.
Like most kids play hockey in their youth. I don't know about anymore. It's a pretty expensive sport to play.
Do they teach it much in schools?
No, they don't teach it in school. No.
But it's your national sport, isn't it? Is it your national sport, isn't it?
No, lacrosse is our national sport.
Ah, that's violent as well.
Yeah. I played both when I was a kid.
That's the same. It's the same kind of thing as hockey. Women's hockey kind of thing with the sticks.
Jesus, once was enough. What's going on in chat? Myron, fucking control your chat, buddy.
It's all right. It's being dealt with. Good old Mr. McCracken is sorted out. He's good lad.
Who's the super mod here?
I don't think any of us.
Yeah, someone.
It's all right. No, it's okay. It's being resolved. Don't worry. Just ignore it. It's being dealt with.
Ellie's saying they keep timing them out.
Well, he wants to bring drama into here from another channel.
Yeah.
Well, tell them to come on up then.
No, this is Myron's channel. This is a safe space. We have good laughs on there.
Yeah,
We don't have
Myron
any
will tell them
laughs.
where to go.
Yeah, I know. Myron's doing the shopping though, isn't he? He did actually at the beginning. He did at the beginning.
Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing.
Oh, I think Susie's the super mod.
Yeah,
Are you
Susie's
a
on
super
there.
mod, Susie, darling? With kisses and roses on it.
Jesus keeps timing out Richard. Didn't continue the drama. He stopped.
Yeah, you can't. Jesus is doing. He's doing his job. It's okay. It's a long story. We won't go into it now. It's just
Why wouldn't we go into it? I don't know what the story is. I'd like to know.
because I got shit. I was only coming up in 5 minutes. It's always the same. I come on here, and it's one of those channels that you just can't leave straight away because it's nice and it's calm and we have a good laugh and chew the fat of the land, as they say. Oh, what's it? Oh, listen, slow burner. What's it like over there for you guys about this fucking coronation bollocks with the king?
I don't know. What about
How's
it?
you guys
Nothing
feeling
like
over there?
Look, I got Ruckus a joint.
What?
I got Ruckus a joint.
What? A lamb joint? Beef joint? What is that?
No, it's a squeaky toy, but it's a joint. It's a blunt.
Oh my god! Where do you get that from? Only in Canada.
Amazon.
No. Oh, look at him. I haven't seen him for ages.
Oh, there he is.
How's he growing?
He's not growing anymore. That's it. He's done.
He's a big lad. He's not
Yeah,
interested
he would want
in fucking joint though. I thought dogs are like their owners, or vice versa.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. He takes after my behavior for sure.
I've got
He's
shooting
the same way. If you don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. But if you start not something, then you get fucked up.
When you gonna do your camel toe cams next? They were the best ones.
I might do a live on Saturday actually.
Yeah, sun's coming out now. What's the weather like for you over there? Is it like getting warm and warm?
Hello, Lost Souls.
Lost Souls Paranormal. Wow, how you doing? Her name's she won't mind me saying. Her name's Holly. Lovely girl, really nice girl.
Don't dox her. Why would you do that?
No, I'm not doxing her. She's okay with that. We call her Holly anyway all the time.
There's a marijuana march on Saturday, Ellie. I might take Ruckus down too and go and enjoy and film it live.
Yeah, that park you used to go to. Remember?
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun time.
It's 28 degrees in Calgary. Holy fuck. That's crazy.
Yeah, the weather's getting good over here. The weather, all the trees are starting to look green. The birds are chirping at night and in the morning. The summer's coming. Everything's waking up again.
My buddy that lives over there, he just got fucked. His daughter just had a brand new kid, like maybe 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, no more than a year. And she just broke up with her boyfriend, and now she's back at home. And
Oh no!
I'm like, oh fuck! He's like, I gotta
6
deal
months
with
old baby.
Yeah, he's got to deal with that. Oh man, I said I feel for you.
That's
buddy.
if I remember, Gloucestershire,
Banbury.
Banbury, yeah, Oxfordshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice. That Banbury's a nice area.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
good
he could sell his house for a lot of money, but
Why
It's
do
when
we
you
in the town, Todd?
it's only a 2-bedroom house.
Yeah, it's still good money because those kind of houses go for good money because they're low. We have to pay a thing called a council tax, and so the smaller the house, I mean, for a couple with a baby, it's ideal. It's perfect, and they go for more money. If you understand what I'm saying, it's like instead of getting a V8, a V12 car, you know, just for the two of you, you get something like a 1-2 liter car that's cheap to run. That
we
kind
don't
of
even have anything like that over here. 1 or 2 liter. You can't buy a 1 or 2 liter car over here.
well, 2
The
liter.
minimum is a 4-cylinder.
Don't be silly. Really? How many miles a
Yeah.
gallon do you get on that?
It depends. There's different ones. We
Yeah.
have a 4, we have a 6, and we have an 8, and we have a 10, and we have a 12.
you must have a smaller car. Sure. What about Oh, okay. Here we go. Do you get the minis over there? You know the mini car.
Yeah, they're a 4 or 6-cylinder.
You're joking. Over here, they're like 1,200, 1,100. No,
2.3s?
really? Yeah.
No, not here, man. They're like a 4-banger.
1.4 liter. I think you might get a 2 liter maximum.
2 liter, but four pistons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got 2 liters. I don't know why I said that.
So, I mean, they're nippy. They're still nippy, but you get much better miles to gallon. I mean,
Yeah, you gotta put a turbocharger on
There
them,
ain't
or
nothing like a
supercharger.
V8.
Yeah, fucking big old V8. That's the way to go.
I mean, if you've got a really heavy car, to have a big engine works out more economical because those smaller engines, like those 1.2 engines, you having to rant it more. You have to put your foot harder on it, especially if you've got 4 people in the car, you're going up a hill. And it's not so economical.
Yes, Holly, they are different.
Right, one more cigarette.
You smoke cigarettes?
Yeah, no, it's different for us over here. Come on, man. I did get some CBD oil to help me with my arthritis.
It's different for you. Mine's a 1.4 liter diesel, but it has only 3 cylinders.
What was that? What car's that, Holly? Oh, Lost Souls. New York, London, everybody talk about. That's a song, by the way.
We're going to London and New York City, and we'll take a little piece of Amsterdam.
Oh, little bitch. A Tonka toy. No, seriously, Holly, what do you drive? I'm
rolling a 15-gram joint for the march on Saturday.
Oh. No, Myron's not here at the moment. He's gone shopping. He'll be back in a little while. So my kids, you know what my kids are like. So the you said, I think you said a couple of nights ago. So I watched a couple of streams today. Slow burner, that we're the biggest exporters in the world. No, we, the United Kingdom, are the biggest exporters in Europe.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, we're the biggest exporters in Europe, but we're not allowed to smoke it legally.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And our Prime Minister, that Theresa May, about 3 or 5 or 10, only a couple of years ago, her husband has major shares in the pharmaceutical company that produces the marijuana. But we're not allowed to, so you can see why they're not legalizing it. In the UK.
But they push the vape over there like crazy, right?
Oh yeah. And that vape, the vape, as in like either flavors or a little bit of nicotine, not the ones that, where you can get high on.
Yeah, I know. The nicotine ones, yeah.
Yeah, those ones they fuck your lungs up. I think they fuck your lungs up more, because I got COPD from vaping. They fuck up your lungs more than smoking I smoke tobacco. Than that.
How's that possible? Tobacco's full of tar and fucking garbage.
Okay.
Well, there ain't no tar in this.
Hold on. Right, so the nicotine, the cigarettes, right? If you smoke you go and get a packet of 20 or 25 ready-made cigarettes with a filter on them. In those, there's 4,000 chemicals. 80 of them are unidentifiable. But me, I smoke hand-rolling tobacco. And when I switched from normal cigarettes, like the 2025, I noticed that when I ran up the stairs, I wasn't so wheezy, you know. And then I went on to vaping.
You weren't a 2-pump chump anymore.
Pardon?
Never mind.
Well, anyway, I didn't. That went over my head. Sorry, mate. But when I went to vaping, when it first came out, now when you go to those little corner shops and you buy those cheap vapes, it's got something. If you make your own vape oil, then it's much more healthier. But that stuff you buy in the shops is cheap Chinese shit, to be honest. And that's how I started getting COPD from. It is what it is.
I order my vape juice from over there.
Oh, you're getting juice. Now, they've got these pens, haven't they? You know these. That's it, E-leaf.
Yeah.
They're the worst ones.
Buy that shit.
Yeah, no, do not buy that, because I tried vaping again about a year ago because my mate sells these ones and they taste lovely. I've got to admit, wow, they taste amazing. They're very addictive. But you get a thing called popcorn lungs. And then when you breathe in, you can hear the crackling of your lungs. It crackles.
No, that's that shit that they were using over there in Buffalo. They were using that the wrong shit. And that's how the kids got the popcorn lung. That's not from the VG or the PG. There's no way.
No, what I'm saying is these pens you can buy, disposable ones. They're called Elf, or so. Hang on, I've got one in my drawer actually. From hang on a minute, I've got one here. Here we go. It's called. I've put my glasses on because I can't see it. I'm getting old. Right. Okay. It's called. E-leaf. Oh,
Yeah, E-leaf. Yeah, I know the company.
Yeah. I mean, they're lovely. They do taste lovely, and really, you should think that. Yeah,
that's a big company, man.
Yeah, I would say that there's a lot of fakes, though. There's a lot of fakes.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's for sure. Yeah.
I think that's where I went wrong.
I think you're right. You probably cheeked out.
Yeah. Well, it's my mates. He gave them to me for nothing.
Bought the knockoff ones, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's knockoff everything in there these days. There's knockoff tobacco, knockoff cigarettes.
Knockoff shoes, knockoff watches, knockoff clothes, you name it. Knockoff everything.
Everyone's out there to scam somebody.
It's horrible.
Yeah, well, everyone's out there to make a buck, aren't they?
Yeah.
Though I will say that when you go on there, like to places like Spain or Tunisia, and you see, I don't know if you call them the same, lookies, and you get these Africans and guys that have come over and they sell these knockoff.
What's that? A hooker?
No, I hope not.
Looky.
Yeah, looky. So, like, when you're on the beach...
He's the lookout. I get you.
Yeah, they're called lookies, and they sell things like fake Rolex and fake sunglasses, Ray-Bans, and fake Nike trainers. Some of them are very, very good copies. They're from China, aren't they? And they're just making a living. That's what I think. You know, they're just guys, they're refugees. They've come over from Africa and Tunisia onto places like in Europe, and they're selling to the tourists on the beach. It is what it is. Everyone's out to get something off somebody these days, aren't they?
Who's the third person on the panel? 801. Where'd he go?
He's probably still here. He's probably muted. Let's have a look.
Probably passed out. And
no, it's too early. It's too early for him to pass out. But he has got some of that moonshine on the go, I think.
Yeah, no doubt.
You don't drink, do you?
No.
Listen,
I have
back and forth. Fuck. Take a breath once in a while.
Call my name and I'll be there. Stop.
Hey, fix your avatar, God bless.
Yeah, listen,
fix your avatar.
Sometimes mine shows, sometimes it doesn't. Yours is showing.
Yeah.
What would that be? Hang on, let me go into the settings.
Because I'm not stage fright.
No, I'm not. Right, so I've got a camera, got a little virtual. I don't want virtual background. Oh man, oh what? Oh, something's changed. Hang on a minute.
D Jones, what's up? D Jones.
D Johns, how you doing?
You missed one flag. There's some British people here too, D
Yeah,
Jones.
I don't know about.
He's like, I don't give a fuck. I just care about America. My American friends.
Land of the Brave. Right, what's
Home of
my
the
order?
free land. That's the problem. That's what I'm surprised these auditors don't say when people are freaking out at them, calling the cops. They're like, "What the fuck ever happened to land of the free, home of the brave? Huh? What the fuck? Fucking Karens."
Fuck, they're all turning into fucking trannies and they're pushing it down people's throats.
Yeah,
And
I'm
telling
surprised you
everybody,
don't even. I'm surprised you're not carrying a purse. 801. You got
shit,
a man
dude.
bag?
I'm a man's man, dude. We don't do that shit.
Well, that's good because fuck, most of the men in America are fucking. They're wearing these
All the
tight little
younger ones
skinny
are.
fucking jeans and the fuck. Where the fuck do you put your balls in those things, man? What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, look at the
Sorry,
women in America too. I mean, they're worthless. Who the fuck would want one?
I'm back. I need a pee. Hang on a sec.
Piss in the sink in the shop. Myron is shopping. Yes. Lemon Skyfall is indica. Mm. Yummy, yummy. What's gross, Allie? What did I say? I don't even remember what I said.
It's my avatar, and you can't work on my phone, but on my TV, neither of ours are on there.
Yeah, mine's the same way. Look, I'll show you. There's my TV. You guys are both stage fright.
I don't even have an avatar anyway. Mine's just an A on it.
Yeah,
With the
why don't you
TV
get an
inside.
avatar? Like
I'm
put a
too lazy to do one.
yeah, well, there's lots of them, D Jones, that's for sure. You just don't get out enough, huh? Fuck, you try and I try and go and buy jeans now. It's a joke. All these fucking weird fucking I just want a regular old pair of Levi's, please. That fit normally, not skin tight to my fucking thighs and my calves. And
Well, God, when they started doing about 15 years ago, these guys started wearing those girl jeans, and yeah, they still do.
yeah, I see the guys over here now. They're wearing those capri pants, like they're like fucking
Cut
they're
halfway up their calf.
like floods. Yeah, like what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
They're not men.
No, they're not. Yeah, well, I like to. I live in Canada. It's a little chilly, Ellie. And I don't wear track pants. I can't stand track pants. Hate track pants. They're nice and comfy for wearing around the house, but you wouldn't catch me outside in a pair. Nope.
Yeah.
You just committed a crime.
What,
God bless.
What's that?
You just
Go on.
committed a crime.
Go
Fucking
on.
grown man holding a little boy's dick.
Oh, I know that. I heard that. I heard it already. It's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, but thing is, I think I'm gonna get chewed up in a prison cell with Jason. He enjoys it more than me. That was a funny joke, man. That was a good one. I must admit, when I watched that stream today, this afternoon, and I watched that bit twice because it's fucking funny. Oh dear. I think my kids are going to win the competition tomorrow for the they have to make these crowns, like for the coronation, and they've done really well. They've done it all by themselves. I bet most of the parents have done their kids' ones. They're going tomorrow, but the kids have done well.
Chihuahuas are nice dogs.
Pardon?
Yeah, I have never met one that is nice.
They're evil, fucking micro, fucking psychotic, fucking.
Oh yeah,
They're the most evilest dogs on the planet.
yeah. I'd love to fucking give one up.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he
Hunt.
can't come up right now anyway, Nathan, because Byron's not here.
Fuck, I thought he'd give you the keys to the castle after all this time, man. Rascal Flats is here. What up, Rascal?
Hey, Rascal.
Oh,
Oh no, UK is back.
how you doing, young? I haven't seen her for a while. Super shy girl.
Ding 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 ding.
You know, I sing that one normally on a traffic jam. I look to the side of me, or some fucker in front of me is doing the most 80-point turn in the middle of the road and went on my way to school. Yeah, so slow burner, just an update. The reason why I've been around so much, my missus, selfish bitch, broke her leg a couple of weeks ago. And
Broke her leg? Isn't she pregnant?
broke her foot, broke her foot. And so I've got to do all the school runs in the morning, take all 4 kids to school in the morning, come back, I could do the hoovering, the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry.
It's about fucking time you do something.
I know. I might get back to making a living again. So I've got about another 4 or 5 weeks of it. But I'll tell you what, it's a blessing in disguise because now I'm going to bed early. I'm eating early.
Myron's on. Or there's a deer in the yard, one or the other. Or a moose, or...
Bear, calm down.
See, even the dogs tell you to shut the fuck up.
Who let the dogs out?
300. Did you spend the 300 yet, Todd?
Pardon?
Todd won $300. Oh, there's so many new people here.
Yeah, I wonder.
Channel's growing.
Yeah.
And 200 yesterday. Oh, wow, 500. Fuck, you're making a living, buddy.
Well, mine's going to be right. I think he's back because the dogs are barking. He's very
Nice shit, Sherlock.
good.
Melvin, what's up, buddy?
Oh, I saw. I was gutted. Was it last night? Oh, what's his name? Joe Cool. Oh, I missed him.
What about him?
Yeah, he came on, didn't he? He came on Myron's.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Oh, Joe Cool. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
Pop
he's
old
good
school.
shit.
Yeah, he's good. He's old school. This is laugh. It's his laugh. I can't remember how to do it. But
Where'd you go, 801? Why'd you drop out, man? Fucking drop out.
19 people there. It's probably they're doing that video soon, aren't they? They're probably rehearsing. Oh, there he is.
I'll be back in.
Get your shopping in, Myron. I understand. He's probably going to get his shopping.
Have you ever watched that Gold show?
No. What do you mean by Gold Show?
Well, I forget what it's called. It's on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, are you on about hang on a minute. Oh, the kids are gone. You're on about the Oak Island. Is that it?
No, that's not gold. That's fucking two idiot brothers digging a hole looking for fucking
Yeah,
treasure.
Looking for gold. What one you on about?
These are the guys up in Alaska, and they got the fucking gold mines.
Oh, I think I might.
No, I haven't tried that, Susie.
Oh, is that a type of smoke? Bit
Yeah.
of weed, yeah. Yeah, you got names over there. Like, most of them you call oh, what was it? Blue something. What was it?
Blue goo.
No. Like a cake.
I haven't smoked a joint in fucking weeks. All I've been doing is dabbing.
But that honeycomb thing. Would you call it a honeycomb? It's like a honeycomb, isn't it? It's like a golden yellow one. Is that the one you're on about? And you put it in like Todd does, and you get high really quick. But it's not cheap, is it? Blue cookies, thank you. Is that all you do, Burner? Just that one? I'm hanging. Burner?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Oh, I can now. Is that all you do? Just that resiny stuff? It's like a resin, isn't it? It's like a liquid resin.
Yeah, it's like a concentrate from the marijuana. But no, I smoke weed too. I've just been on this kick for a while.
But that's more expensive, isn't it? It's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, it's tastier too. I just bought a rolling paper that will hold 15 grams of weed for the march on Saturday.
What march is that?
You know, some little weed festival downtown.
Whatever.
I'm gonna take Ruckus down. It's gonna be like 20 degrees, so it'll be nice. 21 degrees.
You can stream it.
I might. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be nice. 'Cause I do like you walking around and showing us around that area.
Yeah, I'll be down at Queens Park, so it's really nice down there.
And lots of camel toe.
Well, there's lots of pretty girls in Toronto, but none
Yeah.
as pretty as Rascal Flatts.
Ah, that's cool. And to think I was gonna move there like 40 odd
Yeah,
years.
you fucked up.
I know. Oh, I know.
Look
I know.
at now. Taking the kids to school. Sucker.
At least they get an education.
So how did your wife break her foot?
Oh, but she wasn't even pissed. If she is pissed, I can understand. So she
Usually, if you're pissed, it won't hurt.
Wow. She bought these new high leather boots, these kinky leather boots, high heeled, and she hasn't worn them for a while, being a mum. And she went out on my daughter's birthday celebration and broke her foot before she got pissed.
Were you with her?
No. I was looking after the kids.
Oh yeah. So that's what she told you. She went to your daughter's what?
Birthday celebration. To be fair, I mean, I don't care. I'm doing me a
She
favor.
was out with Winston, man.
Hey, yeah, I wish she would, because Winston.
She was out with.
Yeah, no, slow burn. She would, because then Winston could take on her credit cards. He'd be doing me a favor. I'll leave.
No. He's not gonna do that. Yeah, Weed Festival, Tiffany, this Saturday in Toronto.
You're doing it now, aren't you? What's a hit like? Oh, I'll ask you in a minute. I'll hold it in for a while, aren't you?
No, this stuff you exhale right away.
What's it like on your lungs compared to smoking weed? That's a new one. I haven't seen that one.
It's tasty.
When did you get that one? Look at it. Is it RGB? My man.
Hey,
Myron's got a new toy.
What you got, Myron?
another fan. Supposed to be good. Supposed to move air up to 30 feet.
Myron, if you stay on YouTube long enough, you'll get more fans. You don't have to buy them.
How you doing, Todd?
I'm all right.
What's up, Todd?
Yeah,
Bye.
Rich man.
I got lucky a couple days.
Yummy to my tummy.
Cashed out another 300 today, Myron.
Myron, Rascal's here. Rascal Flats is here.
I said hi to her. Maybe you should clean out your ears.
I
Clean
know.
the shit out of your ears, old man.
Time for a jet wash.
Jason, you're not popping up. We can have a good laugh, mate.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, and here he comes. Woo! Hello, how you doing,
Where the
Jason?
fuck have you been, UK?
Yes, son.
We've been on the hunt for you, buddy. We couldn't find you anywhere.
I know. I listen. Oh, have you just come onto the stream? Have you not heard the back chat?
Just got home.
Oh, mate. Anyway, so yeah, I know. Backed by popular demand.
Jason, he finally found his way out the maze.
Yeah, I did. Well, only because a couple of people messaged me and said you've been missed by popular demand, and I watched through a couple of days' streams today, and I thought, wow, I've been missed.
Yeah, you've been missed deeply, God bless.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Margaret. How are you, honey?
Hey,
Hey, Ellie.
Hey, the one, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Ellie, good evening, young lady.
How are you?
Ah, I love your accent.
I won $800
My accent.
today.
Yeah, I know. It's really, really smooth. It's like you're like a radio presenter. You know, like you when you tune into a radio station, you could do your own broadcasting.
I've had people say that, but actually, I don't think I have an accent. I like your accent.
No, it's calming. You got a calming accent.
Well, I don't know if that's good or not, but thank you.
Oh, that's good. You have a nice speaking voice, Ellie.
Yeah, it's calm
Thank
is
you, Slow
nice.
Burner.
Nothing wrong with calm.
I had to come up here and keep the chat in line. I don't want there being any trouble now that Myron's back and everybody's up on panel.
See, look, good lady.
Leave Richard Upton to me. I know how to talk to that one, alright? Yeah, I know how to keep him nice and chilled. But I mean, people can do what they want and they can time him out, but I know how to talk to him.
Hi, Steve.
What's up, Jay?
I don't understand a word you said, hon.
I'll just doing some banking here. I'll be right with you.
You got my email address, right?
I won $800, man.
How much did you win?
800.
Who
That
did?
was before my
Jason.
share.
That's all I had to do was show up to work 40 hours a week.
Oh.
It's all right, Rascal. Just some trolls. I love it.
Hi, WF. How are you? Thank you, Susie. I want to pay attention to chat too.
See, the thing is, right, when you got like SWF, right, if you want to reply to them, you have to like click and copy the text and then do the @ to reply to them. It's a nightmare, isn't it? You can't just go @ and then say like M and then Myron comes up.
Oh, man.
Fancy stuff.
Well, fancier than what I got.
You gonna come up?
Jason, how you been?
Great, man. Great.
I
How have you
missed
been?
you deeply, Jason. I missed you.
I know. Fuck, 24 hours is a long time to go without each other, ain't it?
I know, Jason. I know.
Tough times, man. We're going through tough times.
I know.
Yeah, I have. Back in the day, Rascal, I used to smoke weed and that when I was younger. But then I got a family, then I've got responsibilities, and I've got to drive. And all
All the
that.
more reason to smoke weed.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? I mean, the closest I'm getting to it is that CBD oil to try and help me with this arthritis, but it's not really working, to be honest. So just keep environments.
Ain't that a shame?
Thank you. Yeah, but the thing is, right? The stuff you got over there is proper stuff. The stuff we got on here has got no THD in it, so it's not the same.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad, SWF. Or should I just call you Steve? But I just got back from downtown and I expected that.
Look at that dog.
Now, Myron, did you spend more or less this week on shopping?
I'm not sure. I think more.
Then the government is doing their job. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go to the store, it doesn't matter. I could go 3 days later and the price increased by a couple of cents.
Slow burner, show us more of a view. Show everybody the view you got.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Guy's lucky. Look, that's a sea in the background. Sea view.
It's the Sea of Ontario.
What is it? Oh, lake, isn't it? There's a lake, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember now. I remember.
Sea Ontario.
You had Myron, you had Joe Cool on here.
Oh?
Joe Cool.
I don't remember.
Was it last night or the night before?
Last night.
Oh, gutted, I missed him.
I was trying to torture Hippie again.
Oh, and Hippie as well. I haven't seen him for a while. I like Hippie. He's all right. Oh, I can't torture Hippie. Yeah, you can, Jason. You'll talk to a puppy. Yeah, I like Hippie. He's all right. He's a good guy.
I'm glad you have his approval.
Oh, yeah, for a long
Who's
time.
Hippie?
Wandering.
Who's that?
So God bless the UK anyway. How's things?
Always getting there. Always getting there. Hard at work.
Biggest internet eBay.
How's the ninja?
Do you like that?
Outstanding.
I was given that title from Frauditor Troll, so I want to wear it like a badge of honor.
You don't even go live, so I mean, how do you eBay?
I don't know, because I don't even have PayPal or Cash App or anything, but apparently I do. So I just want to wear my badge of honor. I'm so excited about it because it's bigger than YouTube. It's the whole intranet. It's not just YouTube. It's the whole internet. So that's a prize that, and I want to thank Wandering Hippie because he helped me get where I am today, but I'm going to wear this badge of honor.
Who is this Wandering Hippie?
Who is this Wandering Hippie? You know who Wandering Hippie is.
Beard.
Yeah.
Beard.
I don't mean to bring the screen
down. Is your fucking
but...
hair still red?
Yes, his hair is still red. Who, Hippies?
No, Jason.
Oh, Jason did. Hippies didn't turn out so well.
What? Hippie dyed his hair?
Yeah, his beard.
Died.
It's the same color as her rose. It's a nice
Yeah,
pink.
actually, it's lighter than my rose.
Yeah,
I
probably
gotta tell him
lighter.
to send me a pic.
I'm sure Jason has a pic of it.
Oh, fuck
Jason,
yeah.
show him.
Picture of everything.
Will you be watching the coronation, Rascal? Are you
was
you one of those freaks that are sitting out there camping already for?
I don't think. I'll apply to Rascal. I don't want to watch it, but with all the protests going on, I'm tempted to see if it gets disrupted and anything bad happens. Because it's not my king. I can't stand the fucker. I mean, what kind of monarch takes £4 million in cash in carrier bags from what's his name? Mohammed or something. I can't remember his name now. That's a bit dodgy, isn't it? A bit dodgy. Taking £4 million in cash, which should be about 6 million Canadian dollars in carrier bags as a donation. I mean, come on.
Well, it's not like it's really his money. It's not like it's really his money.
Well, it got handed to him.
Yeah, they stole it from the people. So
No,
it's not like they care, and then they insure it for more than what they had, and anything goes awry. It's ridiculous.
No, Ellie, I don't know if you know. Do you know the story?
Which one? About him carrying it? No, I don't.
So wait, have you heard of a store called Faulkner and Mason?
No.
It's a very posh, very, very upmarket, like grocery store. You have to have a lot of money to go shop there.
Oh, is that where he sells his stuff?
No. So this guy called Mohammed something, I can't remember his name now, from Dubai, gave him £4 million, which should be about 6 million, 7 million in Canadian, 7 million Canadian, in these carrier bags. Like grocery store bags.
Wow.
Exactly.
And why would we be accepting such a gift?
Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. Exactly again, without being like a parrot.
Because we're not supposed to accept those things. It would show favoritism.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's not. I mean, that's why there's so much going on in England at the moment. I mean, the Queen was loved. So I'll say what you will about her. For me, any interest in the royal family died when she died. She was very impartial and stuck. She's on the fence. She didn't pick sides. But he's the one in the United Kingdom. He's part of the WF. He's the one who's doing all the thing about the climate control and everything. And we got a lot of migrants coming in at the moment that are being housed in 4 5-star hotels by a company called Serco that he coincidentally has shares in. Not my king. He should have advocated and passed it on. And without going on too much, if you remember back in the day, we had King George. The reason why King George was King George because his brother advocated because he loved an American woman called
Wallace Simpson.
You're educated. Thank you very much. You're my phone a friend.
But I heard that the Wallace Simpson letters depicted that she truly wasn't in love with the king. She wanted to go back to her ex-husband from the letters that they found in the home.
Yeah.
But she felt trapped.
Yes.
So it was just an appearance of what the fake media news put out. He wanted what he wanted, and he got it. But I don't think advocating would necessarily be the answer for King Charles, because I don't necessarily believe that William would be any better. I think he's liked more, but that doesn't mean he would be better. I think he's about himself, just like everybody else in the royal family. And I think that they should be gone, to be honest.
Yeah,
because what makes somebody because of blood or marriage royalty? Really? That's absolutely absurd. You're supposed to be no better than anybody else. So I would bow to nobody.
Yes, well done. That is absolutely 100%. You're my phone a friend from now on. You're very well educated.
Thank you, Ellie.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And the thing is as well, Ellie, in this time at the moment, we've got this cost of living going on. Now they're trying to at the beginning, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, all the media stations were slagging them off. It's going to cost £250 million out the taxpayers' money, not out the royal money. Because remember, when his mum died, God bless her, he didn't have to pay in inheritance tax like the rest of us on those untold billions. So it makes you think, you know what I mean? Let them eat cake.
Exactly. That's exactly it. And honestly, listen, I don't have anything bad to say about the Queen, but I don't have anything good to say about her either. Because let's be honest, the reason why she was in the position that she was in is because she was very young, she was very naive, and she didn't know. And she wasn't educated the way everybody else was educated. So to save pride and faith in herself, she did nothing. That does not make a responsible queen, in my opinion, or a responsible figure, in my opinion. You saw things that went on and you chose to do nothing. So in my opinion, that does not make her any better than anybody else.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Fucking hell. One time I have to agree with Richard Upton. Monarchy died when the UK, when the Queen died. That's what I just said. When she died, any of my interest in the royal family, well, with the royals, her, in per se, it died as well. I'm not interested in Andrew He's a dodgy. He's a sketchy little fucker, isn't he? He's a sketchy fucker, Andrew. Then you got Harry. Well, I mean, why they haven't? Unfortunately, they got to go on one of these shows, you know, like Jerry Springer, to do a DNA test, because that's not fucking King Charles. We all say
rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Oh yeah, that as well.
But let's be honest. Before anybody starts, you know, downing on Harry, can you really blame him when he was raised to think he was better than others? That's how Prince Charles raised him. So now people want to question that when he thought he was better than everybody else and his shit didn't stink.
That's how the Queen raised Prince Charles.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't have anything bad to say about her, but I don't have anything nice to say. I just say the facts. The facts are that none of them should be in any royalty. They should get a job like everybody else, get their home, pay their taxes like everybody else, and participate instead of taking.
Can you imagine driving into McDonald's drive-in and then Charles with one, like, chipolatas with one's McDonald's? I'd be fucking pissing.
Now, I do believe, who just put that comment? I do believe that, Richard. I do believe that Princess Di was murdered. That I do believe. For the lone fact that it took so long for the ambulance to get her to the hospital. That is a lot of questions that it takes an hour and a half to get a mile and a half. It should never have taken that long.
And that driver of the car as well, they're trained like bodyguards. They are the best of the best.
Yes, but let's be honest, Charles could not have married as long as she was alive. He could not have been king.
Yeah.
He could only get married and still be king because she was dead.
Strange that one, isn't it? Coincidental.
Funny how that works out, isn't it? And you question every other death that happens with your citizens outside the country except for Princess Di?
Isn't that why Harry left? Because he knows what's going on there?
I think he knows. I think people give Harry, I think he's pompous and I think he's arrogant, but I think he speaks more truth than what most do. I think Meghan helped him to do that. Now, again, she has her own agenda, so I'm not a Meghan fan. I'm not a Harry fan. I just say it the way it is. None of them are above the law, suspicion, or privilege that they should get that they don't return in favor to the citizens that happened in their country. It's ridiculous. And if Harry wants to leave and start a new life in the U.S., then do that. But then don't invite him to things. He shouldn't get mad at that stuff. Don't want your kids to have royal titles. There should be no royal titles. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I agree that Charles wants to slim down the monarchy, except I think he needs to slim it down a lot more to like none.
Well, with Harry,
sell that stuff off and take care of the homeless, take care of the unemployment people, give back what you stole.
With Harry, I mean, he said they left the privacy. Ding dong, Netflix. Come on, sort yourself out. I mean, Meghan is a big influence on him, isn't it? And I think that young boy is like a PTSD. Because his mother's
absolutely, I agree with that.
She's played on that. She's a princess. She wants to be. She's an actress at the end of the day, a bit like Zelensky. That's another story. But she's manipulated him, and I feel sorry for him in some respects.
You know, I do too. I think he wasn't allowed to mourn properly. I don't think he got the help that he should have gotten because, hey, it's not dignified for a royal to seek mental health, is it?
Upper lip. We're British. We're stiff upper lip.
Yep. I mean, and listen, with Princess Margaret, I mean, look at that stuff. They didn't learn their lesson. It had to keep going on, keep forcing people to marry or not marry who they want. I mean, totally ridiculous why anybody is not allowed to marry whoever they want. You're not married to them, so what do you care?
Yeah, but it's the money, isn't it? It's the money. That's follow the money. That's what it's about, isn't it? You know, you get your title, do as you're told, you'll be well taken care of. You get a lovely, you know, like palace or whatever it is, and you get looked after. You get bodyguards. You get looked after to life. that's the attraction, isn't it? It's greed, money.
And I feel bad for Wallace Simpson because, you know, her letters, you know, to the public, I think were extremely important. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, King George should have stayed king if he had the affiliation with Hitler or anything else like that. If that being said and being true, I mean, I don't know. We can only go by what the archives say. But if that is, I mean, let's be honest. Queen Elizabeth would have been queen anyway because they didn't have any children. You know, so she still would have been. But, you know, they changed the whole thing to put that poor girl at 25 who was a mom and wanted to do that into a power of position that she didn't even understand or was ready for.
Hi, Rascal.
Hey, Myron.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow,
Hey.
Rascal!
What?
How you doing? You lying
Yeah, I've had COVID for like the past two weeks.
That's
So,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too, also. Hey, Slow Burner.
Hello, Rascal. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I know.
Besides COVID, I guess, eh? Fuck, that sucks.
Are people still getting that? I thought that went out with something else.
Well, I refuse to get the vaccination. So.
Good girl, the jibber jab. Well done. That's why you're still here. That's why you're still here. So, what was your symptoms, if you don't mind me asking?
My what?
What was your symptoms? How did you feel? How did you get through it and everything?
Just literally just cold like cold medication from like Boots and yeah, like just cold medication.
What's your
Literally, what?
What's your sense of smell and taste like now?
Right now it's okay. Then again, I haven't had any food actually since yesterday.
I need to go to the sack to get something for the school uniform tomorrow.
Hang on a second, guys. It's going to sort something out. I'll be back in a sec. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, okay. I'll stay. All right. Okay.
So, keep going, Ali, about what you were talking about, the monarch. I find it interesting. I like listen to it.
Were you with the royalty?
I never talked. I don't know any of that shit really about any of that shit.
Oh, see, I was very intrigued with it, which is why I looked into a lot of it, and I watched a lot of the documentary on Wallace Simpson and how that stuff went down, and you know, it was everybody just wants power, and that's what it comes down to. It's just power. You know, it's not taking care of a country or anything else. It's what's in it for them. And I think we're too high top on every government, you know. But I think everything started in London and England. I'm sorry.
My son and I had the same conversation last night. That's what I was telling my son.
Was what?
It's everywhere.
It's called greed.
The greed of power.
Yeah.
And with power comes money, so it always follows the money. Everything follows the money.
With power comes electricity. I love electricity. Sorry. Sorry.
How'd you make out downtown, Myron? You get lots of good stuff?
Yeah, I got a van in the mail. Bought that. Got a couple of things in mail.
Did you get any special packages?
No.
Did you get any treats for the puppies?
No.
Oh, poor puppies. And they were waiting so long and patiently for you.
They get treats every day.
They were
I got-
waiting, staring out the window for you, and as soon as you got back, we knew it. We knew when you pulled up.
Yeah. As soon as they start barking, yeah, we knew you were back. They went crazy.
They're like, "Daddy's home, Daddy's home. We got our daddy home treat."
I could hear them because I got the windows all open. Even with the windows closed, I could hear them.
I can't believe how warm it is there.
Yeah.
Cooler today.
On the deep freeze.
Susie says she always wondered why Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip were here in Jasper, in Alberta, before she became queen.
They eat the seeds too, Susie. All I gotta do is peel it.
Oh, that was because I can answer that question for you. Because her father was too sick to go, so he sent them. He knew that he was dying. She chose to believe he was getting better, and took the trip for him. That part of the story is actually true.
I believe so, Rascal. Richard's asking you a question. Richard, I believe so, yes.
Are you from? Yes. Richard, yeah. Yes, I'm from the UK. I'm from the Midlands.
Oxfordshire.
Kind of near there. I used to live there, but I'm from Coventry, which is like it's like a 2-hour drive from London.
I do want to correct my statement if I can, though. Or actually not correct it, but just explain it a little more. When I said because I was intrigued, I don't want it to make it seem that, I was a royalist at any point. I was just intrigued on why people bow and curtsy and give this money to these people because they were born in a higher station. It just intrigues me why people find that to be their responsibility to take care of people because of who they're born to versus not caring about your neighbor.
I agree with the girl who just said that, actually, because Ellie.
Yeah.
So yeah. I agree. I agree with what Ellie just said, actually, because literally I don't agree with anyone being called a royal, because we are ultimately we are all equal. So
except for e-baggers.
Oh,
we got a lot of British people
just don't
here
be
today.
jealous, Jason, because you didn't get the title I did. Now stop. Don't interrupt, Rascal. Go ahead.
Ellie, pick a present.
thank you.
The third.
Okay.
Great, thanks.
For round one?
Yes. Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
hon.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So I was saying, the royal, the royal family. Nothing about them makes them royal. I don't know where they got that idea from, to be honest, because we're all equal at the end of the day.
Well, and a bunch of crooks they are. If you go through history, how they killed each other, poisoned each other, stabbed each other, because they wanted the power. It's ridiculous.
I'm sure there was some incest going on during that too.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, Queen Elizabeth was related to Philip. They were cousins.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, he was from Greece, who, the prince without a country kind of thing, and had to give that stuff up. But it's just remarkable how you can say because somebody slept with somebody, but then the minute they had children that had something wrong with them, they put them in a home. So they were shunned from the family.
You go back and look at kings way back. They were so interbred, they were deformed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they put them in a home.
Yeah. Well, the
You know?
king. Well, there was a king. He was deformed as hell, but he was still king.
That's why I said I don't think there should be any type of royalty. I would never bow to anybody. You know, I don't care if it was Queen Elizabeth. I don't care if it was Charles. I don't care if it was Kate. I think Kate is a snob. I'll be honest.
Exactly.
She holds her nose up like she's better. She thinks she's awesome. And listen, I'm not saying she's a bad mom, but don't act like she doesn't have a lot of servants to help with those kids. You know, she has money to look the way she does. You know, but yet people think that she's Grace because she's pretty. Well, if that's all it takes is looks, you know, I'd like to see her be a little kind more to the citizens, you know, and not just do it when it's on camera, because everything is done to be staged for camera. Nothing they have ever done has not been shown on camera. Doesn't that tell you something?
I agree, definitely. Yep. The royal family do it just to please man.
Well, they push
Not
it
to
so far to see how much they can get away with. And if they need to wait a couple years and then implement something, they kind of test it out, you know. And I think this is a ploy for people with Charles. And I mean, trust me, you can say whatever you want about Harry, but if you think Charles isn't using it, you're kidding yourself, because he is using his son just as much, because he's putting that stuff out there. You don't think he could control the press? He absolutely has the power to do that.
He does. He does. Yeah, I agree. He definitely does. Yeah, he does.
You know, but he puts that out there with, you know, when they leak the stories of, well, you know, he invited by, you know, oh, look, Meghan's not going. Are you kidding? You didn't want Meghan there. You don't even want your son there. You just wanted to, where you didn't pick one son over the other because, you know, one's the heir, one's the spare. Let's be honest. And maybe it's that he knows that Harry isn't his. I don't know. I don't know that story. I mean, my understanding is that, you know, and I don't know if the DNA test came back yet, but that there are two other children. One that one that Camilla and Charles had, but also there was one from Princess Di, apparently, with when they did testing to see if she could have children. Apparently, they used that sperm to create another child, which that child would then have truly have been before William. But then so would the one with Camilla, who, you know, seems to have his shit together. So, you know, but it's not dignified to be caught cheating or anything else. I mean, I think Diana did a great thing with saying what she did at her press conference at the panoramic thing. I think she should have said everything, but I think she should have said more. But let's be honest, she was also trying to protect her sons because she knew one day her son would be king. So I don't think she told everything that she could have. I think she was young. I think she believed in a fantasy, and I think she had a great heart. But I think she could have done more. I think her silence is what killed her. It's not what she said, it's what she could have said. So would she have just have said it, it could have saved her life.
I agree in a sense, but I think that I think she got killed just because.
Oh, absolutely, she did. She got killed for the one reason that King Charles wanted Camilla regardless.
Right.
And that's why they didn't do the investigation, because they didn't want to do an investigation.
That's it. Right. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Because Charles wanted to be with Camilla. So.
Yep. And he should have been allowed to be, if that's what he chose.
Right.
They used Diana. You know, I mean, and out of all of them, I would have to say she was the most pure at heart. I mean, things might have changed, but she truly was the most pure at heart in the whole situation. You know, she might not have handled things some ways that she should have or could have. But at the end of the day, she truly had a heart for people versus,
Right, I agree.
what others there did. And that's why they didn't like that. She stole the thunder and she did have the key. And let's be honest. I mean, I might not be around or not, but I'm curious if William will give her back her title. I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
To be honest, I think William would make a better king than Charles.
I don't think either one of them would make a good king. But if you have to pick the less of two evils, then yes. But, well, yes, in a way. But then look at it where if he can't even manage a relationship with his brother, how can he be responsible for a church in a country?
True. That's
if he
true.
can't
Yeah,
figure that out, somebody who he supposedly loves and is there, what kind of a king would care more about you not being blood related than by somebody being blood related?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So that's why I say I don't think that he would be a good king at all. I just think he might not be as arrogant in some aspects, but again, we don't see enough from him because, again, he's the heir apparent. He was the heir apparent's apparent before. He's just recently been the heir apparent, but it doesn't make him any better. He's not holy, He's an arrogant little shit who thinks his shit don't stink, and he knows he's going to be king, and he can be cocky about it and tell his little brother, "Oh, get over it. It is what it is," kind of thing, instead of supporting, the relationship with Meghan or discussing things better and saying, okay, listen, you know what? It's not who I would choose. But again, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You have to choose who you want, and everything's a learning lesson, and be happy. But that wasn't the situation. I think he did look down on Meghan.
To be honest, I think he did too also, yeah.
And I'm not saying that she's wonderful or great. Don't get me wrong, because, again, she's an actress and, she knew what she was getting into, but you can't take that away either. At the end of the day, they're all just regular people. There's nothing special about any of them. They're not special in any way.
They're just the same as you and I. There's literally nothing. Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
They make mistakes just like you do, just like I do. I don't put myself above anybody. I don't think they should be above anybody. I don't think anybody should be above anybody.
Right. They're not. No, they're not. Literally, they are like.
Now we have royalty here in the U.S.
Right.
But people don't know who they are. See, they're disguised what we call as the Supreme Court. They are the royalty here. They are not they are not elected. They are appointed. They are appointed for life. And they govern the rules of the United States, that any court can make a ruling and they have the power to change it. So the Supreme Court is built up of 9 people that have more power than the president, Congress, and the Senate. We don't know anything about them, except that they were just ordinary judges. And the minute they get their special robe, their royalty, and they disappear from public, they can only handle so many communications, and never in person. It's always through writing, and we don't get to know anything else about them. That's what the U.S. considers their royalty, which is crap.
Yeah.
Because nobody should hold a position for life.
I agree completely. Yes, I agree.
And pass it on to your next generation, and your next generation, and your next generation.
Exactly.
Ellie, I'd like you to reconsider a statement that you previously made earlier.
Okay, which statement?
You said you wouldn't bow before anyone. It kind of hurts my feelings.
No, I will not bow to you, but I will give you a special wave.
Hell yeah! I'll take it.
Would that involve one finger?
It could be. It could be. It's a special salute. It's
maybe
the
two.
utmost love that I give.
Yeah, come and say Myron in a minute.
I love you.
Myron decided to rejoin his own stream. Welcome back, Myron.
I know. Bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, so that's
Hello, Myron.
Hi, Claire. How's it going?
Hi, darling. How are you? What?
yeah, hi, darling. You don't say hi, darling, to me, do you?
I said no. I said
Right.
call you sexy.
He was doing all right until Simon got here.
Can't call him sexy, can I?
Fuck you, Jace. I'm going to salute you as well, Jace.
Just spitting facts.
What? And then you're gonna swallow?
Oh, you're so coarse. You know what, I was just driving back in the car and I was just thinking, wow, she is my ideal woman. She's loyal, she's loving, she doesn't take no shit from anyone. Sharon Osbourne. What an amazing woman. I was listening to her on the radio on the way back. Effie, have you heard of Sharon Osbourne?
Oh, yes. She's married to Ozzy Osbourne.
Lovely. She is amazing.
I'll be honest. I think what they did to her on the talk was extremely wrong.
Very.
Because listen, whether you like Pierce Morgan or not, I mean, he's arrogant. He thinks his opinion. He doesn't allow for his opinion to be changed. So he's arrogant like that. But at the end of the day, why does he not have the same freedom of speech that everybody else should have? And if she chooses to still be friends with him, she did not defend what he said, but she still supports him as a person. And because of that, she was attacked and it was made into a racial profiling.
Yes.
And I think that was disgusting.
Where do you live? Whereabouts are you in the planet?
I'm in the U.S. in the East Coast.
I know, that's what I thought. But you're so educated and in current affairs older than you. You're really wow. Yeah, I'm impressed.
There are few and in between with Americans, I gotta tell you.
But she is an amazing woman. I think she's I mean, especially with her husband, all this stuff he goes through and his illnesses and all the shit she has to. She's a very strong woman.
Well, and she came out, she was honest about his drug use, she was honest about him cheating, and she still made the decision to stay with him. And listen, I don't live in her house, I don't live in her shoes. So if that's what she chooses to do, more respect. Why do you want to break up a family? Because she chose to make that decision. It doesn't affect you, me, or anybody else. Let her live her life. I think she's awesome. I like her.
I think she's a role model. She is a role model for the ladies in the world. Personal opinion.
I think most people are role models, but they don't have a platform for it. And that's a shame because they stick with people so long that you don't get to know new people. You know, I mean, I'm sure you've heard that now Robert Kennedy Jr. is now entering his hat into the ring of presidents on the Democratic side. His father was John F. Kennedy's brother.
Yeah.
So he is probably not going to win. I think he's misguided with things, but I think that he does speak a lot of truth. The fact that he doesn't have the majority of his family support is going to hurt him. Because if your own family doesn't support you, people as a whole say, well, why should I support you? Instead of listening to him. I listened to his speech, or his interview, I should say, where he talked about vaccines. Now, I think he's a little misguided with some things, but I think he's correct with a lot. And I'm not talking about the COOF vaccine. He's talking about all vaccines in general are horrible, and how they cause Down syndrome and other birth defects.
Mutations, yeah.
Now, he does not have the science fact to back that up, but I agree that he has his right to his opinion. I also agree that if you choose not to vaccinate your children, then that is, as a parent, your choice. Why should you force getting the measles or the chickenpox shot or the polio, who doesn't even exist anymore?
Yeah.
But I should listen to the government and say that the COOF vaccines are great. Sign me up. But then if you don't, your children can't go to school. that doesn't seem like a all-inclusiveness. That seems like you're forcing people to do something that because they question the science. And science is not exact. I don't care what anybody says. The only thing that is exact is math. Science is a logical guess, but it is not an exact science. One day broccoli is great for you, the next day it causes cancer, and 2 days later it's the best thing since sliced bread again. It's ridiculous. So
Well,
it's an opinion. Science is an opinion, not a fact.
California causes cancer.
Well, look. I mean, look at it. Look at during the lockdown, and then they come up with this jibber jabber for the kung flu or the Kool-Aid, what you want to call it. And if you didn't take it,
quickly they came out with that.
Exactly. And then if you didn't take it, you lose your job. You're not allowed this. Now, under the Geneva Convention, you're not forced into taking medication or be coerced. But anyway, hang on a minute. Sorry. The girls want, because it's a family show and the girls love Myra, and they've got to show this thing that I think they've been peer pressured into making. Where are the girls? Come on then. They've got to. Right, yeah, it's their homework. Ready, girls?
Okay, put them big screen if we're going to see them.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Right, here we go.
Myron, can you put them big screen so we can see?
Oh, what's going on there? Hang on a minute, settings.
Oh, look how adorable.
I got a virtual background. Here we go. There we go, girls. Go on then, girls. Go on then. Show them your hat. Here you go, Myron. That's what they made tonight by themselves.
That's nice, eh?
Where's Pasha?
I called her. Show Myron yours, Dave. Right, it's Myron. Oh, I'm going to get to the rock for this. Right, yeah, it's just broke, but like... Oh, shit. Look at this masterpiece. Got the crown jewels. Best part. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Can you tell your daughter to be careful? The royal family might try to steal that.
Or use that blood to pop
Belly.
I just seen your uvula.
He just hit me on the head, by the way.
That's her. Right. There's Palomas.
Yeah.
Look at those crown jewels. Beautiful.
And what do you use that finger for? Picking your nose?
They're doing that for you, Jason.
Oh, cool. I just seen the eyes. That's the one I seen. That was the nose picker. I use that one to pick my nose.
No, naughty girl. Bad.
They learn it from their father.
Say goodbye.
You just did
Go on.
it, and I saw you.
Yeah, right, say the night, girls. We've got school in the morning.
I love the hats. Those are
You
awesome.
guys are adorable.
I just had.
Yeah.
Mine's better.
Have a good sleep.
They made that from scratch, from bits of cardboard and paper and glue. It's not bad, is it, really?
Wow, that's good.
Right, girls. Right, say good night then.
Sleep well.
Good night, lovelies.
Bye, girls.
Say something.
3, 2, what? Quick. 3, 2, 1. So wave bye-bye. Wave bye-bye. No, that's it. No, come on. Tomorrow, you can speak to Myron tomorrow. Come on, it's late. You've got to go to school in the morning.
Sorry, not true.
Right, bye then. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, there we go. Yeah, bit of, dear that. Bye, beer belly. I don't care. Anyway, so there you go. And they've been kind of like, you know, today was so stressful because the girls have been really anxious about not going to school tomorrow with their crowns. And I said, you don't have to, because we have to. Everyone else is doing it. Peer pressure, you know, that kind of peer pressure. And we went everywhere, all across our area to try and find. Everywhere was sold out. So I don't know why that is. But never mind. Anyway, over to you. They've gone.
Where'd they go, Beer Belly?
People, what do they say? People in glass houses.
I never drank beer.
Nothing wrong with having a beer belly. I tell you what, there's been a survey where women prefer blokes with a beer belly.
Hey, I'm not afraid of putting a porch over my dick to keep it dry in the rain.
That's a good one, Myron. I remember it. It just so long as you can still see it, though. I'll remember that one. When did law school go?
Where did who go?
Law school.
Oh, I don't know where she went.
She said in a chat, but
maybe she fell.
Yeah, you're very well versed, Ellie, in current affairs and what goes on. Not just your own country, but other countries.
Well, I think I've learned from mistakes because, listen, everybody starts out as a sheeple. You're raised that way. But then as you get older, you start to question things. And I question a lot of things like, why is everybody so objective to getting the COOF vaccine? But they didn't object to children being submitted to that. They just took their word for it that the government said it was okay. But now that it's happening to you and the kids are not supposed to get it, it's like, oh, no, I don't want it. Oh, but you made your kids get those other vaccines. So I think that I don't think he's saying it in the right way, but I think Robert Kennedy Jr. has some points. I just think he's not articulating it properly.
Yeah. Yes. Good point. I mean, the biggest selling point for me was if you have it, it doesn't stop you from catching it. It doesn't stop you from passing it on. So why am I taking it? I'm so glad I didn't, because look at the amount of children that are dying now. Footballers, athletes that are just dropping dead on the playfield. Speaks volumes.
But then how do we know that the vaccines aren't doing the same thing and affecting us as we go through? Has there been a study on people who are not vaccinated as a child and that they live longer? Because,
Yes,
listen, you can get ill, but there's not many people who die from getting the chicken pox or getting the measles. But a lot more people could be affected by getting the vaccines as children.
Are you off life?
There's been a study on people that have been vaccinated from childhood up and kids that have not.
He's got one.
And all the ones that have not vaccinated in any way are all healthier, stronger in all ways.
See, so there could be something to that. But listen, the general people are not going to get to see those reports. They're going to be hidden. That's a no-no to share that information that, hey, maybe we made a mistake, but we can't say we made a mistake. And how do you stop it? You can't stop it. You got to keep it going.
Well, yeah, it's out there. People are still vaccinating their kids.
Yeah, you started the lie. You got to continue with it. You can't go back and say, oops, we made a mistake.
And also because of the lawsuits that follow on from it, saying, "Oh, hold on a minute."
Exactly.
Yeah, it's about.
But instead, let's keep making people sicker because that's the answer,
RSV,
right?
Or that virus that they say they have a vaccine for now for kids. They're saying so there's something wrong with that vaccine now already, and they've only been doing that for what 10, 15 years.
Well, because how would you know? Not enough time has gone through. I mean, there needs to be more studies and done in a smaller group, but there's not. The COVID vaccine was a mass push. I mean, a mass push, and you were not allowed to go shopping, leave your house, go to territories, keep your job. You need to get that vaccine now. Now, you're also signing away in small print that if anything happens to you and you die, so sorry. Not our fault. It must be some genetic thing wrong with your blood. It can't be anything that the government did. Hello, Tiffany, beautiful. How are you? And Moms and Cheryl. Good to see you guys.
So we got a big thing going on here at the moment.
Hashtag donate to Ellie.
Ellie, we got a big thing going on over here now. But when the people took the jibber jabber, there was a government-backed thing that if anything happened, you died from it or anything like that, they fund you, they give you a recompense for it. And now the government are backtracking on it. There's a lot of families are not getting paid for their partners that have died through having a jibber jabber.
Well, they were never going to get anything. That was just a thing to get. It was like a
Confidence
bonus.
trick.
It was
Yeah,
like a bonus. You know, you do this, and if anything happens, we'll do this. But not really going to do it, because how much money is the citizen going to have to go up against the government? And then the government is the rule of law. So they're going to say, oh, yes, we're wrong. I'm going to pay you when you go to sue the government. That's not going to happen. It was a win-win situation for them. That was each area trying something different to find out which government had the right answer on how to get the majority of the people to get this, and then they'd share it. There's no difference between the government in Russia, the government in China, the government in the UK, or the government in the US. None at all. They're all buddies that have their own little wings, their own little separate royalty, and play their little games with their people.
I mean, like I've always said, it's always one thing. If something doesn't sit right with you, you got to say one thing: follow the money.
Yep, it's always follow the money. At the end of the day, it's always follow the money. Even with power, people want the power, but at the end of the day, it's not just the power they want the money too, because that's the way we're taught. With power comes great responsibility of money
and electricity.
Yeah. I mean, electricity could truly be free for everybody, but they don't want that.
No. And water.
We've already paid for it.
You don't need gasoline to run, or petrol, whatever you want to call it, to run your automotive. You could just do it on water, but they don't want that either.
I mean, Eddie, look at water. Money. Look at water. Now, water comes from the heavens. They fill up a reservoir. They can make money from the turbines, you know, like the Hoover Dam. That's not very good at the moment. And so there's no reason to try. They can make money from the... Do you understand what I'm saying? Fucking hell. It's like that film with, what's his name? Arnold Schwarzenegger, where there's on a red planet or something, they charge you for air, you know? It's the same kind of scenario.
Well, but you do get charged for air. People think that they don't charge for air. They do. When it gets so toxic to where you can't breathe, there's a thing called oxygen. You will pay for that oxygen. That air is not free. So, in a way, air has a price. You have COPD, you have asthma, you have any of those things, and you need oxygen, you will pay a fee for that.
That's true.
Yeah, God-given stuff that, you know, like who created the planet? All right, without getting all religious, who created the planet? If you don't believe in all that kind of stuff, it's a free environment, but it's all being everything around it. You know, the diamonds, the soil, the food, the water. It's all being charged. Someone's taxing us for something that was freely given.
Right. And then you think that you own something when you buy it, but you don't really own it. There's always going to be some fee attached to it. Everything, no matter what it is, there's some fee attached. Think about how many times you pay for water. You pay for water to get into your house. Then you pay for sewer to leave your house. So listen, you paid for it, but now you got to pay for us to get rid of the portions that you don't want. Because
that's recycled. So you're paying for your piss.
Everything is. You want to wipe your tushy, you're going to pay for it. You know, you cannot wipe your tushy for free.
Yes, you can. You got to get the 3 seashells.
3 seashells.
Hey, so I just spat my beer over my keypad then, you fucker.
I saw that movie.
Use your fingers.
Oh dear.
Well, you can collect rainwater, but is it good for you? Because listen, there's all that acid and junk in the air that poisons it. You'd actually have to come up with your own filter system, Cheryl, to be able to do that. And how many of us could afford to do that? And then God forbid you put something out there, your town's going to be coming saying, well, do you have a permit for this? Oh, we didn't approve this. No. So if you want to do this, we're going to have a permit. But no, we're thinking you're not allowed. Everything that you do has a price. You want to wear clothes? Great, you're going to pay for them. Now, you want to maintain them and wash them? You're going to pay for that too.
Even this YouTube chat we're paying for. We're all paying for this YouTube chat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because now they're listening to us and saying, okay, well, you know what? Let's come up for answers for these. And somewhere along the line, this information will be used in a negative way, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
Fuck YouTube is all I could say.
And then when you die, they got to get that last money from you. Well, you want to be cremated, you want to be buried, you want to be in a casket, or you want the bugs to eat you. Well, we're going to have to pay for that.
Or do you want to be? What was it? They do now. They turn you into fertilizer. That's another one as well now.
Well, there'll be a fee for that too.
Myron,
what's your question, Roscoe? B equals MC squared is a good answer for some of it.
Oh, she has a question for me. Go ahead, honey. I don't know if I can answer it, but I'll try.
I reckon you can. My money's on Ellie.
The girl talking is Ellie. She's the world YouTube's biggest e-beggar.
Yes. I was given that title, even though I've never asked anybody for a dime. I've been given a title, biggest e-beggar.
And don't ask her hard questions.
Did you just say you wanted a dime?
No, I said I've never asked anybody for a dime.
How many dimes do you need?
I can't tell you that on here. I'll have to send you a private message.
Okay.
It's a secret. I don't want anybody to know.
Go on, Rascal. What's the question, please?
Well, she's typing. Relax. She's typing.
Oh, is she typing? Is she?
There is a delay.
Cheryl,
are you trying to steal my title away? Fraud or troll gave it to me. You're going to start spreading those rumors.
Yeah, but Myron, you said fuck YouTube. But if we didn't have YouTube,
hold it right there.
We wouldn't met each other, would we?
Let me help out Rascal real quick, so she can see my name. Let me put my name here. There you go, honey. So you can see my name. Make it easier.
Fuck YouTube. You cocksuckers for taking away free speech, thinking you fucking run us. We're paying for this shit. Well, some of us are.
Now, how would we have met, Myron?
Shut up!
Go on.
Fuck Google and that fucking idiot fucking owner you got. And
yeah, what Myron said.
Pluto. Fuck the police. Okay, now you guys can talk.
But we wouldn't have this. I would have never met you, Myron. I'd never met Ellie. I would say I'd never met Jason, but I love him. But we would never met each other, would we? If we didn't have this kind of platform.
No.
Don't worry, we're going to sort things out together.
But there's other platforms other than this who aren't as censorious.
But, well, not as of yet. But does that mean they're not going to turn that way after they're done getting the information they want?
Exactly.
Everything is designed for a reason.
Yeah.
Any of those platforms that have people talking from one line, imaginary line, and crossing that and talking to somebody else will be stopped on any platform.
With the exception, of even Bluetooth on your phone, when you walk around shopping, it's collecting information about you.
Well, right, and it's not. It hasn't done anything with Myron yet. But pretend for 1 second that Myron had 50,000 subs. They would have stopped it. Hey, honey.
Oh, that. Oh no. Well, I'm actually okay. I'm listening. Okay. All right. I'll listen to you. Okay.
No, welcome back. Ask you a question. We'll wait for you. The stage is yours.
I think the girl said something about, I don't know, something about on
yeah.
Yeah,
your age.
I'm not sure actually where.
Someone's had a smoke.
Tom, take your shirt off. She needs a bit of encouragement.
God, Jason. Wise words.
No, it's
He had COVID. That's why he's wearing a shirt, just like you did.
A lot of sites.
King Billy's taking longer with their cash out today.
Are they?
A lot of sites are not as strict on things as YouTube is. Whether they get stricter or not, I don't know.
Well, not yet, but they will be. Depending on how many people they reach and what the target is, that's where it will need to stop. Because anything that you think is going to infiltrate any government is not going to be accepted by any government. It cannot be. At the end of the day, it is going to be government over citizens, and they will win every single time until the majority of people have had enough. And even then, I don't know. I think the platform has already started the chain to where it would take a true, actual miracle to change what is wrong with the world.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there.
There's enough people in this world to overthrow the government. Any government.
But it's funny that they don't. They complain. Everybody complains about it. Everybody thinks that they're crooked. Everybody, if you did a poll, I guarantee you that at least 80 to 90% of the people would think that the government is abuses of power, abuses of money, and do not have their best interests. But yet, as a collective whole, we cannot get ourselves together to do anything to make a change.
Yeah, but Ellie,
nobody wants to be the one.
Ellie, the
Yes.
thing with the lockdown and this Kool-Aid thing is a blessing when you think about it, because people has woken up a lot more than they would have done. They've realised that we've been conned and lied to. There's a few other ones out there, stragglers, and now people are starting to. It's like the Ukraine war as well, and the other things. People are starting to say, "Hold on a second," you know, they're starting to wake up. It's like that film. What's that film? The Matrix. Red pill, blue pill.
Look at it now. Now they have so many testing kits. They're trying to give. I get text messages and everything all the time. We can give you 8 free testing kits. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't need any. I'm good. And if I get this version of the flu or cold that you put into place intentionally to hurt people, to do population control, you would be the last people I would go to.
Richard, she's well out of school and looking for a single guy. Right, Roscoe?
And everyone goes silent.
Roscoe, are you okay? It might be a signal. Sometimes she suffers from a bad signal. She uses her mobile phone, remember?
She just probably has a weak Wi-Fi signal because I'm on a cell phone as well.
Yeah, Ellie normally uses her mobile phone and she's in a little room and sometimes she has to go to the window or sometimes goes to get a chat and it cuts herself off. It's one of those things, but she's
So maybe if you pick up your left leg and take your right hand, put it behind your back and lift up the thumb and push down the pinky, you'll get your signal, hon.
Yeah, hold on a minute, Ellie. You've got to spin around 3 times as well and then tap your head on the top 3 times.
Absolutely.
That's you.
Look, Jay, you got enough points to get $1.50 or something.
Oh, sweet. I'm just waiting for my spins.
What percentage are you at to Baron?
130 out of 500.
How much?
130.
Okay.
No, but it'd be really funny if you did huff some helium there, girl.
Oh my God!
Whoa, double vision.
Yeah, virtual reality, Rascal Flats.
Oh no.
You're back. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Freaked me out then. I thought it was Jason fucking about. You know what he's like.
No.
No, I'm saving you for later. Don't worry.
Richard. No. I'm 33. Not young.
No, you're not that old.
But I don't know.
I think she is.
I thought she is 20. No, 30. Oh yeah, I suppose she is now. From back in the
I'm
day.
old.
I know it's been that long.
Jason, I just love your new name.
Hashtag, I'm going to keep it live.
Are you winning?
Fuck no.
I know.
No, he's donating. He hasn't given the government enough. He needs to give them a little more.
I'm out $3,000 now. We'll get her back though.
How's life been then, Rascal? Been okay? Because I haven't seen you for a while.
So, Simon, how have you been? Also, haven't heard from you in a while.
Always getting there. But how's your life? Because I haven't spoken to you for a long time.
I know, right? I know. Yeah. It's been a while.
You doing okay? That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I'm doing it.
Are you eating properly?
I'm doing okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What, when you got the munchies?
To be honest, I mean too well. I've been getting weight because I've been eating too much.
There's nothing wrong with eating too much. It's better than being hungry.
Right, that's true.
And there's no toilet paper shortage anymore, so crack on. Hey, listen, where you are up there, I'm not going to say where you are because I know where you are. Are you getting all this? Yeah. The past couple of days, like when I took the kids to school yesterday and today, I noticed fucking bunting being put up around the roundabouts and everything. Are you getting that same kind of thing up there?
No, not really. No.
Yeah, we're getting it all down here.
Really? I know.
I am going to watch it a little bit on Saturday just to see if there's any disruption. That's what, not because I want to see him go along waving his hand and all that pompous shit.
Yeah.
I want to see. Did you notice the past couple of days, and you, Ellie, as well, where we've had these Just Stop Oil and all these activists, climate control, climate change, and they're gluing their hands to the freeway or motorway, as you'd say.
Yeah.
We'd say. Just yesterday, Parliament brought out a new law to stop it all happening in case they tried to disrupt the coronation. Isn't that funny? Really? Loads of stabbings and murders every day. They can't bring out a law that, you know, people caught with a knife or murdering someone gets a proper sentence. But yeah, you might disrupt the apparently the king's coronation. You're fucked.
Pick one.
It's actually
Bobby,
ridiculous. Like what?
Todd, pick one.
The one to the right.
It just shows you that the wheels of justice, the wheels of justice, don't really move slowly. It means that when they say that, it's because they don't want to do anything about it.
So, Ellie?
Oh, you're not playing for real.
Oh, yeah. Say that last bit, Ellie.
I said it's not really that the wheels of justice move slowly. That's a bunch of crock.
Yeah.
Okay. And they prove that. It's the wheels move slowly because we don't really want to do anything about it. We can say, oh, yes, it's terrible. And yes, we're going to work on this. But nothing.
Hey, Melvin.
But when they get something that they can't get past, what do? They take that law and they throw a bunch of other little laws that nobody gets to know about. and aren't educated on, and they throw that into the bill and say, "Oh, look, this is law."
That max bet on online.
My run.
37.
This live is awesome.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give me my money yet. It's been an hour now.
The motherfucker set you up.
And if you ever come this way, please don't ever have an ice cream in your back pocket on a Sunday. You could go to jail for such things.
What?
Yes, it's on the law. You can't wash your horse on in the bathtub on a Sunday either.
Are you serious?
I'm absolutely serious as a heart attack.
Can't chew gum in Singapore. Gum is
Now, you
legal.
know that came from hundreds of years ago when, whoever got their panties in a bunch about somebody and said, oh, those kids are ridiculous. Look at them running around. He put his ice cream in there. What a mess. Let's come up with a law for that.
No, go back to the ice cream in the back of your pants. No, really?
I'm very serious. It's on the law books.
I'm sorry.
You would be amazed if you looked up the most ridiculous laws in your area and read them. You will find them very educational and funny.
Ours involves a snowman in its height.
It's against the pastime of building a snowman in Surrey, PEI. It is illegal to build a snowman above 30 inches. While, yeah.
Oh, in the image of Trudeau.
So, no. This is what happens. Somebody was upset because their kid built a better snowman than them.
Yep.
So they went to their friend and said, "Oh, this is just ridiculous. It looks like an eyesore. We got to put a stop to this. We got to." But
it's only on the corner lots.
No, it has something to do with view, with view of sight and driving.
Yep, you can't.
Oh, but the house in the way isn't a problem, right?
It's just where it's built. It's where the snowman's built. Not you can build it. It just can't be on a corner lot or whatever or something.
Yep.
Well, you can put it in the corner lot, but you got to put it in kitty corner to the corner of the street.
Can't block the view.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't go to Surrey for that reason.
And how many? It can't be above how many inches?
30.
I would purposely build one that was 31.5 inches.
Yep.
Yeah. What are they gonna do? Fine you?
You're gonna come out and measure it, and then what are you gonna? How are you gonna save the evidence? I hope it doesn't melt. I hope you have that evidence for a trial.
Hey, I kept a fish that was 1.5 inches undersized and got a $300 fine.
Because of 1 inch.
1.5 inches, yep.
That'd be very important to Jason, by the way.
Not that I paid it, but you know.
So I'm curious, Todd. How did you get caught with this 1.5 inch shorter?
I will tell you. Me and Jason were fishing for straight bass. We caught a couple. Mine was undersized, and I knew it. And we were leaving, so we left. We had the fish in the bucket, and the fishery officer was parked right beside our car, Jason's car. We didn't know because it was unmarked. As soon as I opened the trunk, he got out of the truck. He's like, "Oh, let me see your catch, guys." I'm like, "Okay." It was in my hand, and he measured them both. Sure enough.
Yes.
And we also got a warning for using barbed hooks. We could have got a $200 fine for that.
So that has to be the most ridiculous story that I have ever heard.
Yeah, Cheryl.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't believe you. I do.
Our fishing laws are very.
Oh yeah, we were there. It was behind
that
Legion.
1.5 inches is some serious crime.
Yep.
Not real. Well,
and you got to understand,
people
fishery
going out
officers
there
have
killing
way more
people
fucking
and
power than your
robbing
average police
people and
officer.
raping people, but that fish, whew, they got that money.
But you got to understand that too, Ellie.
Hey,
You know, you take
they
your
didn't-
cup.
they
Well,
didn't get
that
my
police
$300.
officer that pulls you over can't do shit to you.
They
That
didn't get my
fucking fishery
$300.
officer, if you fuck with him,
Right.
he can take your home.
Yeah, Jason, we have the same kind of thing in England, but only for our fisheries. Now, we can't fish in our own waters, and in a certain size you have to throw back into the sea. But the French and the Netherlands, they can come over, and Spain, and get what they want.
True.
Here come the
Look,
girls.
videos now. Ah!
A lot of regulations.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Miss Goody.
Good, you?
Her hair is so shiny.
God bless the UK. Why
Cool.
do you always try to take over the channel?
Who's that?
You got some friends.
Oh, that's.
I,
Let me just see. I bet that person's just been made up within the past minute. Hang on a minute. Let me just see.
UK.
One subscriber.
There was a question made, UK. And I will repeat it. Whoever said it doesn't have to worry about it. They said, UK, why do you come on here every time you try to take over the channel?
Yeah, I just looked at that, Myron.
I don't think he's taking over the channel. I think we're all just sharing.
Well, I know what it is. It's a troll. It's a troll coming in. I just looked at their channel.
So change your name to Channel Takeover.
Yeah. Oh, not now. I can't be arsed. I'm just giving them. What do you call it? An acceptance or attention. I don't care a fuck.
It's a troll.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's Jalen, not a troll.
What's up, C-Mac?
One day I might be as famous as Jason. I'm getting there.
She's video chatting my mother.
Oh, your
I mean,
mother.
Jason's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm like Luke Skywalker. One day I'll get to Jason's stature. Her hair is so shiny.
Todd. I can't see. It's a scrabble. It's a scribble. Todd. He says hi. He said hi. He's on TV. Yeah, he's on TV. He's on the computer. I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna transform.
Todd, where's your TV gone?
I got a bigger one. Here.
Ah, yeah, change the room around.
Yeah.
How's oh God, what's it? Amber? Is it Amber?
Yeah, everyone's all right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Geez, there's a Canadian rascal that you might want to go out with. Are you there, rascal?
King Billy.
Really?
Jason, that's still so red. It looks like you just done it tonight.
Yes.
In just 4 days, I cashed out $700 in King Billy in 4 days.
Hell yeah!
And Jason's got me and 801 to thank for that color. I picked it and 801 seconded it.
Good old color choice.
I was betting ridiculous, that's why. Ridiculous. $6 bets like a fool.
So Ellie, where do you think the election's going to go over there for you?
I don't know yet. I don't think that there's enough in to make that decision. I definitely don't think Biden will win.
Let's hope.
But that's okay because I think they'd have to break the news to him a couple times and he still wouldn't know.
Did somebody try to kill Vladimir Putin like the other day with drones?
Right, yeah. So 2 drones come over to Moscow to the square. One of them kind of exploded in the air. It's only like a little fireball, like a Molotov cocktail. Nothing really bad.
I heard some shit.
And then Zelensky's come up saying, "Oh, it wasn't me. Please don't bomb me. It wasn't me." And then the Americans are saying, "It wasn't us either.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me." It'd make a good song, wouldn't it?
Got me banging on the sofa.
So are you saying
in there, Kremlin.
Are you trying to say that it's the new "it wasn't me" movement?
Yeah. Yep.
It was
I think
me.
it was North Korea.
Eddie, you said that Biden won't get in, but they said that last time.
Tignish sent the drone
They
over.
said that last time, but he's a lot worse off medically now than he was before.
We'll fuck with them up west, boys.
Nope. You see what they did in the racial bars. Fuck, they don't give a shit.
The US will get bored with Ukraine soon. They move over to China and all that kind of stuff. They move on. There's money in war. I mean, they've spunked out so much money to Ukraine now. I mean, if you want any of those weapons, by the way, just go on the dark web.
Dark web.
It's all on there. Only 30% of the billions that go over there end up on the front line. Go on, Mike.
Okay. Richard, I really don't know. I don't watch TV, so I don't know if it's going to be on or not. I don't really care about the Queen and King coronation at all. I don't have a ruler. Nobody rules me. I'm my own man. And they can go fuck themselves.
That's a general talk for most Canadians anyway. I mean, we got Jason here. Who else we got? Oh, we did have Slow Burner. I don't think you guys over there really bothered like us over here.
I don't know.
No, I pay my bills.
I mean, when you went to the shops tonight, Myron, did you see anything in your grocery store saying, "Oh, let's celebrate. Here we go. Buy this, buy that for the coronation on Saturday"?
Nope. No place I went to. There's never has been anything like that up here.
Yeah, I must admit, Ellie, I mean, I do like Trump. And then the reason why I like Trump is because the only politician I've noticed over the years, I've started getting involved with politics because I've got kids and I want to see what kind of world they're going to have when I'm gone. Is that he's the only one that had a manifesto and he went through it all and did what he said he was going to do before he got elected and after he got elected.
He actually accomplished nothing.
Well, I don't know. It's like
hey, UK. You said she's pretty well versed on.
Yeah, I do, and I'm trying to have
Well, then why do you say she's wrong?
And I want to hear her side of what she got. Ellie, tell me what do you think then?
Well, what has he accomplished?
Yes,
well, he said when he had his manifesto, he's going to do this and do that and do this and do that. And he kind of like did those things, like build the wall and all the other things and stuff like that.
Hey.
Is the wall built? Is the wall built?
It's not built, and not only is it not built, parts of it are fucking falling down already.
Yeah, it's not built.
Was it not nearly completed? And then the first
It
day,
was nowhere near complete.
Oh, really?
Really?
I thought Biden started taking it down.
No, it was never completed. It never could be. It would be too much. It was only for certain areas. It wasn't built very well. And a lot of it was done with either private money or money that still wasn't even paid because, again, he does what he always did. He doesn't even pay people. He puts it in and says, do this, and then doesn't care about how it's going to happen and backs out, just like he did with his employees and with the contractors in AC. He's a con man.
But there was never no war with Biden. Sorry, Biden. What's the matter with me? There was never no war with Trump, though, was there?
Of course not. When you go and make friends with the people and say, yeah, we'll do this and we'll do that. I mean, you can blame COVID all you want on Biden, but it was here for Trump.
I liked him. I thought he's a good character. It's like this, isn't it? Right? You have a choice. On the bar, you got a pint of steaming shit or you got a pint of steaming piss. you had to do it, which one would you take? Biden was a pint of steaming shit. And Trump was a pint of steaming piss. It goes down quicker.
No, Biden was useless. Biden had no power. He didn't even know he was president by the time he became president. But if you look at Trump, have you ever looked at the article that Trump wrote many years ago on the Central Park 5?
No.
You should Google that article. It's a 4-page article that he paid to put in different newspapers on how he thought that these 5 black men should be killed and bring the death penalty back without even knowing all the information. Now, these 4 poor juvenile, and by juvenile, I mean under the age of 18, were convicted and went to jail. And then it was proven later that they were all innocent. Did he take back that he thought that because these, and he called them black N-words, should be killed? He is a racist piece of shit who should not be in charge of a country.
Mm-hmm.
He is equivalent to Hitler, in my opinion.
Not far off. Not far off.
Wow.
I thought that he tried to. This is what I've just seen. Over here. I thought he tried to. There was black people that he got freed, and apparently the general consensus was that he did more for the black people than Obama did.
He didn't do crap for anybody but himself.
Slavery has been over for a long time. How many black people did he free?
I don't know. There was some rapper or something. I can't remember offhand right now, but I did see some stuff in the back of the day.
Withdrawal request received.
And then also, like when people are coming across the border and there's complaining about how Trump had put all these families and separated in cages, those were actually implemented by Obama, if I'm not wrong. Am I right or wrong, Ellie?
I'm sorry, I was reading chat. What was your question?
Right, so back in the day, you know, like they said about, you know, like you got the migrant thing coming over across the southern border, right, and Mexicans and stuff, and then they were saying about how Trump was getting these migrants or immigrants or whatever you want to call them over there, and then putting them in cages to be processed.
That's what Trump did.
Yeah, but apparently that was implemented by Obama.
You gotta yell.
In my throat is
No, Obama didn't separate, and the number was a lot lower. They all do it, which is a problem because they're all part of that. But and Biden's claim to fame is that he lost them. How do you lose all them? None of them are any better than the other. He did a lot more. And I saw who put that in the chat. That's what I was reading while I missed your question. Somebody put that. Who was it? Hold on. Let me look real quick. It was Richard. Richard said that Trump did more than Obama and Biden ever did. Well, that depends on how you look at it. Did he do more harm?
Harm.
Because I think he did more harm.
Mm-hmm. Obama got Bin Laden.
So do you think the
he did not? A soldier did.
Well, Obama sent a strikeout.
Oh, well, that's great. So we had how many died because of that?
Just me.
Stop trying to make imaginary lines from different countries.
I'm still listening to you, Ellie, because you're educating me.
I just don't believe in the imaginary lines and giving power to who did what. Trump has zero power, okay? But what he had enough to do was to the one good thing I think he did do was he helped make an awareness obvious on how crooked the government is. And that includes him, a man who stands in power and decides that even though an election happened, he's going to say, no, it's not. And you're going to storm the Bastille, as he did on the state capitol with his little minions that he convinced is treason and should not ever be allowed. He sat there, come on, let's all go down. Did he go? No, but he hid in his little White House.
It's
knowing what was going on.
You see it every day now. How could they not get arrested?
I mean, it all has to stop. There's not one side that's better than the other. And until people realize that they all
people
suck
hate Trump
equally.
because they hate Trump. He could fucking do the greatest thing in the world and people would still hate him. That's a
I
fact.
can't stand Trump, but I can't stand
Right, I know
Biden
that.
either. I'm not going to sit here and look for and have to search for one or two good things that man did when he did absolutely nothing. Nothing. He wants to take credit for what? For shutting down the border from COVID that he helped create?
Now everybody talks about shit and nothing will get done about it because this is what happens. People just sit here and talk shit and nothing ever gets done because...
That's why I said earlier, nothing will ever change. Nothing. But I vote so I can bitch.
Yeah,
well, you don't have to be a voter to bitch. You can bitch. You have the right to bitch either way.
Well, that's true. You do. But I mean, at least I tried to take a step in it, even though I know it's not going to change.
Well, it will never change unless you start locally and then move up and all those people fight the bigger people. And that's the only way it'll happen unless we go to war and bloodshed.
There should never be war. Never.
No, that's right.
And people who think that there has to really sit back and think about it. Why are you fighting another man's war or another man's disagreement with somebody?
Not for the government, for the people.
But it's not a war. It's taking a stand. There's a difference. War involves death, pain, and hurting for power, instead of taking a stand against things that you don't believe in and expressing them.
Well, when they're killing you, you fight back. You don't just stand idly and let them kill you.
But I will never fight somebody else's war. I don't know those people. People fight wars and they don't even know why they're fighting them. It's ridiculous.
I'm not talking about the government wars. I'm talking about the people who are against the government.
But that's still you're putting as a war instead of a standard. You have to take a stand, not a war. You're not going to go sitting there with guns and everything else to try to overdo that.
That's why I say you either start locally and build.
Well, it absolutely has to start local. It should start local where government only has anything to do with what's local.
Right.
I don't care what anybody in California does. Why should I, unless I'm there? I only care what's happening here right now. So I don't want my government from Washington to go over to New York and tell them what they can and cannot do. You're not there. Let each town do their own thing.
Pennsylvania tells Utah how to do it, or vice versa. Because
right, they shouldn't.
Especially the coastal city, they don't understand the living on the inside without the coast. It's different. It's a different way of living.
Everybody just wants this power, and I think they should take it into their own little personal towns.
Love power.
Well, that's cool.
We wouldn't have the internet without it. Yeah.
Hello, Roscoe.
Yeah, ignore that. I think I have COVID.
Have what? COVID?
Do you like it? I've never had COVID.
Do I like it? No.
No? It's no good?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
Well, Jason, just think of it. How many guys has she really made any crude remarks about today? Not one. She wanted, or somebody did, about Todd taking his shirt off.
That was me.
But usually she's in here and she's bing, 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 bing in the freaking shot. But today she's been pretty quiet. Yeah. All of a sudden, the chat went
All
quiet.
good things come to those who are-
Are you roboting Roscoe?
God bless. Do you have friends in the chat?
No friends.
Some.
Some, I see.
Some.
I see. Hi, friends.
I feel like Julius Caesar sometimes.
Yeah, there's a whole thing we had to work out, Ellie. It's a long going fucking argument from Glenn's panel to this panel.
Yeah,
Simon doesn't like me putting up his PayPal for his things. They don't like him. He doesn't like that. It's a complicated thing. It's new to YouTube. I've never seen shit like this before.
Yeah, I know. This is Myron's
I
channel.
think I might die. I think I might die.
Well, let's hope that that's not true.
No.
I mean, eventually everybody does, but not today.
No. Yeah, it's Myron's channel.
Yes.
And Myron has a rule. There's no dying on his panel.
Thank you. Thank you, Ellie.
Sure. Yeah. But I haven't had the vaccine yet.
Don't.
I refuse. But
Yeah,
what?
Take it.
You
Vaccine's
survived.
good for you. Take it.
Rascal. You
Got
pooped
me.
No. I refuse the vaccine. No, it's like no, I don't want it.
I took
It's
it
like
twice.
poison.
It got me stoned as fuck, man. I don't know. It was free. I recommend
No,
taking it.
I don't. No.
He's fucking with you, Rascal.
What?
No, I haven't taken it either, and I'm supposed to be in the danger spot.
Right. Yeah. To be honest, I think the whole reason that I think, to be honest, I think there's a bigger agenda behind this thing.
The whole thing, I think, was a money-making scheme.
Right. That's true. Yeah. Right.
Well, the vaccine wasn't made for COVID. The COVID was made for the vaccine.
And see how much control they can have over us. Because look, since then, they've been pushing loads of other bullshit on us, like climate control, no-go zones. You know, like you've got to pay to go into certain areas. Then they bring this thing in England where 15-minute zones, you can only go to a certain place for 15 minutes.
Right. Yep.
They tested it, and people complied like sheep. Now they think they can roll out the bigger things.
Yeah.
I still thought those masks were funny going to the bank wearing a mask. I'm like, what in the hell?
Right. Yeah.
Look at back in the day when this all first started. The amount of people we fell out with, friends, family. You know, wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You know,
yeah.
It's all about divide and conquer. Think about it.
Right.
You think too much.
No, he's right. I say he's right because
Play me.
So now his head's gonna get swelled.
But yeah, he's right though. In regards to this vaccine thing.
Not
because
go on.
Because I refuse to get it because I refuse to get it. It's literally it's literally the flu. It's literally the flu. That's it. Like
yeah,
and it gets weaker every time it mutates.
It's not just the the thing about having a jab or not to have the jab. To look at in England, we had the remain in the EU or leave. Look at the shit that caused the divide in families and friends. Then we had things like vote this party, don't vote that party. It's all about dividing us, and if you divide, you conquer. It keeps
Yeah.
us all. I mean, like that now with food. You know,
But,
you're
yeah.
having to be happy.
Oh my, yeah. Don't give me so. Literally, things have become so expensive. It's crazy. Like literally, things that were like £2 10 years ago are now like £10.
Yeah, I know. I went shopping the other day because my wife's laid up, and I thought I fancy this pizza that I don't really. I'm not really into pizzas, but I was a little hungry. It's good as a snack. They're normally in Aldi's 86 pence or 89 pence. I went in there, £1, fucking 60. I thought, you what? You know, the price is. Now the thing is, fuel has gone down. Cost of energy has gone down. But the food is still remaining high and going up because they knew they could get away with it. We need food, and yeah, let's just fucking take the piss out of everyone. Let's keep the prices up. Greed. That's all it is.
Well, the crickets, the grasshoppers, mealworms, they're all cheap.
And the thing is,
they want you to eat.
Everyone's blaming the Chinese for the COVID. Who funded it? The USA. Sorry, but it did.
No apologies. The truth is the truth.
You know that, Ellie, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they took it out of here in 2012 and moved it to Wuhan.
But all I ask is that people remember that it was not the citizens of the United States who wanted to fund that. It was the upper echelon who made the decision that crowd control was important.
Thank you. You ripped the words out of my mouth. I was only quiet then to be polite and let you say that. That's what I was going to lead to. Do not become American haters or Chinese haters or Russian haters or Ukrainian haters. It's what's being done to divide us and create a different, that's what's going on. We're all people. We all like to have a roof over our head and some food in the belly and keep warm in the winter. We're all the same. We are all the same.
Exactly.
We are not
the same.
People give Trump this special power when he's sitting there saying, "Oh, look at the Chinese, the Kung Flu and everything." What are you talking about? You are tearing people apart. That is not somebody that I think should represent anybody. So, everyone that says that he's a great man, look at the things that he says about China and the names that he calls them. When he was part of that funding, he knew exactly what was going on. He's not a great man. He is a con man.
That's why we have the great uniter as president now, uniting everybody.
We have who?
It's a shame like normal people like us, I say that loosely, normal people like us aren't in government, aren't in power, aren't in parliament. Because we're the people that understand what it's like that, your washing machine breaks down, you ain't got much money left. You gotta work out, do I get the washing machine fixed, or do I pay the heating, or do I pay for the kids' new shoes? They don't ever have their experience. Look at our country at the moment in the United Kingdom. None of the people that are in power in Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and United Kingdom, England, are indigenous people. They've all got silver spoons in their mouth and stuff like that. I mean, Richie Sunak, he comes from a family of billionaires. They've never, ever struggled.
You want to know who are the right people who could help make a positive change to where things should be? Look to the homeless people.
Exactly, yeah.
Because they've lost more than anyone.
People have suffered. It's like, you never love somebody properly until your heart has been broken. My boy split up with his girlfriend a little while ago. He's been bits, crying his eyes out. And I said to him, there's one good thing about this, what's happened to you, is she's fucked you over. He goes, what's that? I said, you'll respect women because your next partner you have, you'll love her to bits because you know what it's like to have your heart broken, and you won't do that to her. Do you understand?
Yep.
I
think people need to look within themselves to find out, what do you really want? Do you really want this fighting? Does it need to be war? And then you need to look into yourself when you talk about this power and who should have power and everything else. And, this country's bad and this country's bad. Look within yourself why you think that and make your own decision. Have you ever met anybody from China? Have you ever met anybody from Japan? Have you ever sat down and talked to them or the citizens of Germany or Russia? No, you hear what the media is saying about them. Look within yourself to find what you want the change to be and start with yourself and spread that one by one. And hopefully in a million years, maybe it'll get someplace, but it's not going to get any place in the next 100 years.
Well, nobody wants to listen to what I tell them to do and to be like me and shit.
No, not listening to you to do what you tell them to do and to be like you.
Well, think like me.
But not even to think like you, but to understand how the next person thinks and come up with a compromise that works for everyone. Nobody wants to think like you. Nobody wants to think like me. Nobody wants to be me, I'm sure. Why would they? I don't want to be me half the time. I'm always wanting to grow to try to be a better person. I'm every day that I can learn something, then I can be better than I was the day before. Because I don't like being put into a box and thinking within that box, and this is the only answer, and this is the only thing that's right, which is why I made that decision a long time ago. These imaginary lines are crap. I don't call myself a U.S. citizen. Technically, the government does. But listen, I'm just me. I'm just Ellie. I am nobody else but just me. And I think if I decide I want to walk across a line, I should be able to do so without having papers to do so. Wherever that line is, whether it be the UK, whether it be Canada, whether it be, Poland, whether it be the Ukraine, I should be able to go on that journey, not have a special pass that I had to pay for and that expires every so often and say, oh, you can only stay in this spot this long. And then you kind of come back. And what did you bring with you? And what did you buy? Well, what is it? Your business. Treat people with respect, but you have to respect yourself first. Most people hate themselves, so they have to spread hatred. So anybody listening to this, whether it be now or 50 years from now, don't be me. Just be yourself. And if you have troubles, talk to people about it, because there's no troubles that anybody's going through that somebody else hasn't been through. And that's what this kind of a platform does. It opens it up so we can hear other people's experience and we can learn from them and take something positive from it.
So, not enough of you.
Be great if the world worked that way.
Oh, you're welcome, Roscoe. Oh, I don't know.
It would be, and it's sad that it won't. And I've tried to believe in change so long that I realized I was fooling myself. And listen, change has to come from within. I can't change anything if I can't change myself to be more open, more accepting, more understanding, more patient. And I'm not perfect. There are people that I don't like out there. There are people ideals, but then I try to think, how did they get the way they are? It's like when we were talking about Harry and William. How did that happen? Well, you can see the process because they were in the public eye, so you can see how it happened.
These people go to the stores and just grabbing shit with 200 at a time and stuff. They do that because they want to. Nobody's forced them to be that way. They chose to be.
Right, but why? Why do they feel the need to hoard that stuff? Why do they feel the need to do that? What happened to where they don't? Something happened along the line to make that process happen.
It's all about them. Fuck everybody else.
But that had to happen for a reason. Whether it's right or wrong, you have to understand what the reason is. That's why I like to study people. It's one of the reasons why I like Myron's show, because he's so chill. He don't give a fuck. He's like, whatever. He says what he feels and then moves on. And you don't like it, okay, then don't come back. And if you do like it and you grow up, then come back. He's not selective like that. He hates you all and loves you all equally.
Right. And we,
You know?
there's usually not big fights on here. I mean, we can talk about stuff, and it's not like, debate things. And actually, most of the time, it's just good talk. There's,
And isn't that a beautiful thing? Imagine if
that's
government
why I
could
come here.
actually do that. Imagine that. Because I didn't vote for this government structure that we have. Did any of you vote for the government structure that you have within your countries? I bet you didn't. You might have elected certain officials, but you didn't vote for the structure. The structure was created.
I think people voted for what they promised, but once they get into power, that's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, but see, every position within government that gets added, who decided that they get added? The people didn't decide that. Government decided that. We didn't decide. Whenever you see a job opening, think about it like that. Whenever you see a job opening because you need now you need somebody to be in charge of windows at the White House, for example, and I'm just making it up. So you need your window guy. Okay. Did that get put to a vote that we would have taxpayers come up with that? No, they decided that. Every position that's added, this person needs an assistant. This person needs an assistant. You have your chief of police, and then you have your lieutenant chief, and then your second in command, and your third in command, and then you go to your sergeants, your first position sergeant, your second, your third, your fourth. You get all the way down to all these people, and none of us voted for this, but they decided to do it, and we were okay with it and complicit to say, go ahead if that's what you need to do. But then we complained that they did it when we allowed it. So look within yourself.
Oh, I can't move to the States, rascal, so I'll have to be Prime Minister.
So you want to be Prime Minister, Myron? Granted. There you go. Now you just need a couple of followers. It's like I was saying the other day with, listen, if everybody created their own church, do you realize that you wouldn't have to pay taxes? Create your own church. You get your EIN number. You don't have to pay taxes anymore. I bet you the state would separate church and state then, wouldn't they? But there's no law that says you can't create your own. So I want to be the Church of the Holy Roses. In mine, there's no ties. You don't have to. You just got to be friendly to each other and say something kind to somebody and spread that out. Every single person on this panel can do the same exact thing. Then watch what the government does.
Well, Doctor, if you're out of beer, just get Jason to float you a few cans.
We can do this. We can do this.
He's always stocked up. Never runs out.
Never. Oh, God.
Now,
someone's after Hippie's channel. If anybody has any more info on this, somebody's after Hippie Auditor's fucking his channel. He's not sure who it is, but somebody's after his channel. Wolverine stated it.
And how is somebody after Hippie's channel?
I don't know. Wolverine stated it on one of his lives. He thinks it might be PDF, but he's not sure. Come get his ass up there and we'll talk about it.
Who, Hippie?
Yeah. Like, I don't know why they're after his channel. Like,
hold on.
I want everybody to be after my channel. I was like, it's fun shit. Get rid of me. I'm the fucking stupidest motherfucker that hit YouTube. Come on, get me. That's what I'm here for. I got big shoulders. Actually, they're really small. The only thing I worry about is the two biggest trolls in the chat that are always attacking me, and it's my biggest fear in life. And look, this the last two people that typed. Cheryl M. and
Okay,
Susan.
I sent him an invite.
Well,
Cheryl called the Church of the Holy Rollers, so that's her. She got it. That's yours.
See, Cheryl's always on my
I used to be part of the Church of the Holy Rollers, but it was probably a different church. Mine
wasn't
included
a church
slot
of four?
machines. It included slot machines and tables, you know.
Okay. Shut up, God bless. Nobody fucking asked you.
Nobody asked you either. Silence.
Shut up.
Silence, witch.
Yeah. See, Cheryl's the worst one too. She's attacks me in so many different ways. I don't know what to do. Oh, putting up with men's shit life? PMSL. Putting up with men's shit life.
Now, are you guys familiar with Bob the Cat?
No.
Yeah, Bobcats. I love Bobcats. They're so fucking fun to drive. You can fucking do wheelies on them. They're fucking great.
Bob the Street Cat.
Oh.
No.
And how he saved this guy's life. Poor Bob had passed away. He got hit by a car, but, you know, for 13 years, he took care of this guy. And I mean, it just shows you the little things in life. And I actually just heard about this story and because there's a movie also based on it. And he wrote some books. I think the guy's name is James Bowman. And he was an addict, severe addict. And, you know, he wanted to get clean, but he was having some issues. And he found this cat that was attacked by a fox, being homeless and everything else. But he took care and nursed it back. And the cat winded up helping him through his stages of recovery until he, you know, was a recovering addict and no longer using, got off of everything. I mean, just an emotional story. And he was a singer. And he would go out in, you know, the big platforms and, you know, just play in the streets for money and sell the Evening Standard or, you know, whatever the paper was. And for years and have his cat and people would tip him. I mean, it's a real thing. You guys should check it out. Bob the Street Cat. It's an amazing story on how the little things in life can change.
They sure can. They sure can. And just like as you spoke, a heavy addict as he was, I was one of them. Now look at me, I'm fucking YouTube famous.
You are YouTube famous. Each of us has a story. You know, you think you don't, but each of us has a story. It's amazing.
No, it's up to you, Richard. I kind of like him. He's real pretty.
Movie and private chat.
I sent Hippie a message. I didn't get any reply.
Well, he's busy trying to figure shit out. Check that out.
God bless over on another channel that you're watching too.
What? No, just
thanks, America.
Look at something to someone to send me.
73. I know what I'm doing before bed. I already linked it up to the TV.
Well, Darren, now that you're here, there are famous people. We have famous Susie, famous Richard, famous Cheryl. I mean, everybody here is famous.
But it's
yes, Richard. I
most
did.
Of them I know though, Ellie. Like Susie's the hard one to figure out, though. I don't know if it's Susie from the UK or if it's Susie Tried. There's two of them out there.
I only see one Susie.
Okay. I'm trying to focus in on just.
But either way, they're all famous. Everybody's famous in their own right. I think it was awesome. The big issue, yes. I think it was awesome. I think, you know, he got his life together and he found it very simplistic by helping something else. And then he shared his story and, you know, but even before then, it was, people loved it. Now there's one, if you see the guy that takes his duck everywhere, his duck is called Wrinkle. You can look him up. He takes his duck everywhere. It's weird, but yet phenomenally weird, but awesome.
And nobody wants to use the old phrase "fuck a duck" around him, eh?
No, but you should look him up. I mean, he's really cool. Let me see. Let me find one of his videos you can play. Hold on.
Like how cool could he be?
Slices.
Hold on, let me find it.
Or duck à l'orange.
Yeah, duck under glass. What you really want to do is trim off all the duck fat, throw the duck in the garbage, and use the duck fat to cook your french fries in.
Oh, you gotta. I was gonna say that's where you gotta use it at.
Duck fat's very tasty. And the skin.
Try deep frying a french fry with it.
What the fuck you doing driving that thing like that? Jeez.
Okay, I put it in the back chat. I don't know, Myron, if you can bring it up or Jason can, just so you can see a clip. And I put his link in the chat as well. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but just to kind of see how this guy interacts. Reminds me of the Bob story with Bob's and James. And it's the simple things in life that he lives out of his van and he just travels the world with his duck, and he explains everything to his duck. I forget. I mean, it's really cool the way he talks to him, and it's the duck understands him because when he says the wings, every time he says wings, he flops his little wingies. He made little shoes for him that match his.
Like Ben tried to do the same thing with his puppy, but this guy just went a fucking way above and beyond.
Look at this. He's at the pet store in this one.
Yeah, I see him he's putting up pink.
I think he looks adorable in the pink.
Pink, what do you call it? A top, like a hoodie.
Yeah.
That's it, a hoodie.
He explains everything to him. He's got over 1 million subscribers. And it's awesome.
Yeah, well, actually, over 1.5 million. 1.63 million subscribers.
Yeah. That's how he
and it
makes
just lights up. Look how cute he looks in this outfit. I want everybody to see this. This is so adorable. Wrinkles is 2. Wrinkles doesn't have any hands. He has ear holes, but no ears. Look at how cute that is. He follows him everywhere. He doesn't put him on a leash or anything.
He's going to put a duck suit on him.
How cute is that? This simple thing that he found. Isn't it adorable though, Cheryl? Didn't you just find yourself smiling?
Now, is that a male or female duck? Is that a male or female duck?
Well, actually, it's funny you ask, because the way he explains it is that technically he was born male, but he identifies as a she.
Oh, shut up.
No, that's the way he explains it.
No.
He raised the duck he found the egg, and he, took care of the egg until it hatched. So he was the duck's mom for all of what the duck knows.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he takes that duck everywhere, trips in stores, and I mean, everybody wants their picture with it. But imagine, it was just a duck that was just an egg that he found and nurtured it. And you can tell that he's like genuine about this. He's not doing it as a gimmick. He's genuine. They have a relationship. Each of you can have that with, your pet. It's the simple things in life that I just find amazing. Richard, that's not very nice. Susie, do not encourage him.
Oh shit. Oh
That's
shit.
not very nice.
Hey,
Hippie.
Hippie.
Hey, brother.
Okay, hippie. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Jason just broke some bad news to us, so I sent you a message to invite you over here to see if you're okay and what's going on.
Oh, I don't know. I got a message from Wolby that somebody was trying to take my channel or something. I haven't gotten.
You must be fucking used to that by now.
Yeah, I mean, I think every second of every minute I've been out here, someone's been trying to take my channel.
I've been waiting for the last 15 years. I'm fucking still begging now. I'm at the point where I'm begging now.
They just
I'm not as big as
you.
I'm not as big as a beggar as Ellie, but
yeah, not as big as me.
That's true.
I am the biggest e-beggar on the intranet.
Holy shit!
So,
Definitely the biggest
YouTube,
longest freaking e-bag ever on YouTube. Hey Susie, yeah, everything's good. Yeah.
Is that a Triumph 695?
Shut up, God bless. Nobody asked you.
I'm talking to. Be quiet. Is that a 695 behind you?
No, that's my VFR 800.
Oh, that's your. No, oh, that's yours.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, it will be one day when he gets enough money. So if you guys have any donos, send them to Hippie. Right now, it's just a picture, but you too could help that be reality. Send your donos. Yeah, but seriously, Hippie, you okay?
Yeah,
don't feed
good.
into all the hate and
No,
ugliness.
I didn't even hear any of the gist of what it was. Could be something old for all I know. I have no idea.
Don't fall into that stuff. The only time they have power is if you give it to them.
Right? Nah, I've been busy. Just busy. Host has unmuted your mic. What's going on? Is there something
I don't know. He
wrong with my mic?
muted me and then unmuted me. What's up with that, Myron? You trying to silence our free speech here?
I think it might be someone else there. Yeah, you do that with
Jason,
your eyes.
you hacking?
No, if I was hacking, God bless wouldn't be sitting up in the middle. Just saying. Just fucking saying.
Myron,
I would bring him back.
Has Jason got supermod status? I think he does.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
No,
you
I
do.
paid $20 to fucking time you out, so fuck off. It was well worth my money.
Right, do it another 100 times. Is that going to Myron, by the way?
No, it's going to you.
Oh, fuck that. I want to struggle. Nothing wrong with struggling.
Hey, girl. Mommy, girl.
Oh, shit.
Yippee, how's life, mate?
Same shit, different day, really?
Ignore the bollocks in the chat. Oh, no, whatever's going on, right? It's just YouTube, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's return the question. God bless. How's life?
Always getting there. One day, always. So I got it. Never as good as yours.
No.
If you've got 5 kids, then you come back to me.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
It's a hard life.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I need some
5
food.
kids, stealing electricity, fighting. But yeah, I hear you. It's pretty tough.
Right. Fuck this. I gotta get Byron. Thank you very much. I was only gonna come up for 5 minutes. Oh, that's why I don't come in. There's never 5 minutes. It's always enjoyable here. And yeah, Jason, I heard you take a lot more than that, mate.
Whoa. Whoa, wait.
We'll discuss it all later. This big attack. We'll do it. We can do it together.
I haven't got any grape flavored lube, so you have to make do with the strawberry lube. All right, is that okay? It goes with your hair.
All right.
Love you, bro.
All right. her all figured out. We'll get her done.
I'll go have some food. I've got to get up for school in the morning to take the kids to school, that is.
Well, have a wonderful evening. It was a pleasure again, as always.
Ellie, I love talking to you.
I like talking to you too.
Yeah, you're like my Sharon Osbourne. She is like Sharon Osbourne. She's a strong woman, opinionated, educated, and yeah, it's nice to talk and debate with you. It's never an argument.
Yeah, there's no reason to,
in a nutshell. I love
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Not everybody sees it that way, but yeah, I could either talk to you, and it's never you might have a different opinion to me or something like that, but we always kind of come to happy.
So
I
what-
like to listen to other people's views.
So what's Ellie gonna do? A big e-bag for you later? Is that why you're being so nice?
Hey, hush now. Hush now. Those finances are worked out between me and God bless. Stay out. Jealousy is going to get you nowhere.
Okay, got your money, but it's just nice. It's just nice. It's a nice stream. Myron, you take care, mucker. Hippie, good to see you again, mate.
Yeah, you too, brother. Peace.
Hey,
All right, God bless. I'll catch you on Glenn's next time, right? We're gonna go chill over there.
Oh yeah, yeah, whatever. Right, Eddie, Outlaw, Life. Take care, mate. If you're still there.
Have a good day.
He's still there. Oh, he is still there. And wow.
Three,
Always-
2, 1, you're out of here.
3, 2. Hang on a minute. Always save the best till last. Good night, Jason. Yeah, a bit more than that.
3,
Put your
2,
fingers
1,
all
I'm
together.
gone.
Right,
Sup,
3, 2, 1.
QB?
3, 2, 1. I'm gone.
Hey, you be.
Sup, you B? Sup, hippie?
Not much, brother.
Thank you for calling Celine Finance.
You shouldn't be playing on your phone while you're driving.
Let's not be calling any finance people to try to get a loan.
Right.
Trying to get a loan and then you're going to donate it to yourself to look like you got some big supporters. Is
gonna
that
give
what you're
it-
going to try to do?
I'm gonna give it to Ellie.
Oh, thank you. I need it. Send your donos, everyone. Send them right away. Everybody knows my links. They're all over the place.
They're in every channel.
They're on my about section with all my videos, my merch, spread the word.
That's true, Dafka.
Yeah, another day in paradise.
So what are you trying to do? Roll a joint or something? You seem preoccupied. Oh no, you're making a call.
Now sending a text message.
He doesn't roll joints. His wife or his son does.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, she's probably rolling one right now.
If it's drama, just text him. Can you just leave me out of it?
No, I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm great, Mrs. Also doing great. Thank you for asking. Please send some to the Wandering Hippie at hippieauditor.paypal something blah blah blah. Hey, he's got a brown spot in the back. Look at that. What the hell?
I don't know, but he's playing something. Cool.
Just e-bag music? Or...
Yay!
Go, Jason. Definitely better than I can
Maybe
do.
Jason should sing us a song.
London Girl
I
says
found
I can play
love
that.
for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. We were just kids when we fell in love. not knowing what it wants. I will not give you this time. 'Cause baby, I'm dancing in the dark. Shh. 801's next.
I don't think.
Hell yeah.
Ellie's turn.
No, I only sing on Hippie Show.
Right? I can't. Oh. I ate some lasagna. I'm so full. I'm just like.
Oh, you need to smoke a couple of joints to lose some of that fullness feeling.
I wish I had them.
Edwin, I'm sorry.
Why? I didn't do it. My cat just ran out of the house hearing that.
I apologize.
Stop being nosy. God bless. Go have your supper and go to bed.
What song did we have lined up? Get Along. Oh, that's a good song.
I turned this frickin' mic down. Didn't you notice that, Dapta? He was loud at first, but I quickly caught on and took it off what he was doing and reeled him in.
Fuck that, Edwin. I'm just gonna subscribe to you now. Now you got 3 subscribers. I like you.
Oh, shit on a shingle.
Well, I hate to do this, but we're 10 minutes after the time I usually quit. So everybody that's in chat and has been in chat, thank you for coming in. We'll catch you all another day.
Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe.
Peace out.